Yo, it's your boy DZ, man. You already know it's not about the setback. It's about the get back. I want to appreciate everyone that's became a member, that subscribed to the channel, and that watches the channel. I appreciate y'all. If you haven't already, hit that notification bell. Hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time we go live. I appreciate all of y'all that rock with me, and I hope y'all continue to rock with me. What's poppin', fam? We made it back for the show, and you know I appreciate all y'all that rock with me. Facts. Y'all know we gonna deliver. We gonna run back through some of this content. You know, like I said earlier, you know, when Wack and Luce called in, and you know, they thought they was gonna be able to, you know, play the foo-fafi games that they play, and it was going to go in their favor to try to, I guess, get DZ cool on their squad. But it didn't work, right? We all know they tell everything. When they get on the internet, they explain every single thing about anything they've been involved with as if it's legal to do what they doing. Situation got sticky, right? And Wack, he don't want no parts no more, right? Wack don't want no parts no more, but we want to remind him of his involvement and let it be known, you know, that we standing on it. You know what I mean? So you need to stand on it. Don't act like you ain't had no involvement. We ain't feeling that. Just keeping it a buck. We not feeling that Wack acting like he don't want no involvement in the situation no more. When you bragged about this, man. So, you know, we got to make sure that we fully remind Wack of his involvement. You know what I'm saying? We gotta fully remind him of his involvement so he don't forget. Nah, stop trying to play what you want to play. Play what you said. Here you go.
I'll give y'all a slight visual of one of the individuals. PTR. That's one of the individuals. After the double stripping occurred, they pulled up. They said, "What's up, homie?" They said, "Yeah, we here to holler at Wack." And that was the outcome. The other one was in the back. He crawled in the trash can himself trying to get away. I don't think he know he was at. But I keep warning y'all, I am not a rapper. Don't come.
Let's get him there first. Let's get him there. We'll figure out who next, right? After we get him there. Just stay tuned in. We working on something.
Man, like this, don't come playing. I keep trying to help y'all. Do not believe that I am a 47-year-old survivor. I am a paranoid that's not driven by fear, and my team around me ain't playing. They not playing.
Not at all.
A double strip.
Who's there?
What, Pitbull in it?
Who that, G-Wayne?
Is Pitbull in it?
Yep.
Yeah,
You already know.
He don't look asleep. He look like he got knocked out. Somebody.
I held half the team. Like, yo, y'all need to cut the day. Stop believing the high here, bumpy here.
Hey, they want to know what's a double strip, Wack.
A double strip is the first strip is all your jewelry, everything is gone. The second strip is, as you see, down to the birthday suit.
Socks on.
Yo, Bumpy, there you go, Bumpy. Keep that close. There you go.
Hold on.
There you go. That's go.
Hey, Wack, let me see what you're talking about.
Bad work. That's bad, yo, puppy.
He don't even
Send that this way, Wack. Let me see.
Yeah.
Hey, yo.
He don't even see it.
No. Listen. Bad work. I mean, he was looking for Wack. I you know.
he found it.
Found the way.
Listen. Half the squad. I'm making y'all bound. These would have died out there, man. He was too bad.
Hey, this the best. Nigga, hey, the homie is bracing. He's quality. This is the best video ever. Man, you didn't see me this since last night, man.
No, back of your head, you like, with the dog going the phone, and there it goes. And listen, you see, half the homies is restrained.
I'm seeing. I'm watching it. I gotta watch it again because there's audio in the back.
It's like, yeah, boy, they would have all got to get loose, man.
Hey, somebody would have lost their life. Everybody got active. Somebody would have lost. If everybody got active, it would have.
Now they don't even know where they at still.
Man, them probably still in the alley in the trash can.
The white boy calls me, right? This crazy is, yeah. I bet that they know what's got to come to no jumper again. Yeah. Gang. I said,
Hey, did Adam see that shit, Wack?
Yo, that's what this white boy is crazy.
Yo, gang.
Somebody paid him to say that.
No, Adam is really, Adam is the epitome and definition of a white boy that is just what it is. He bland, he's straightforward, and he don't get, you got to add him up.
Hey, you know what? He's always been that. He like, I'm a troll. You know,
He seemed like he kind of down though, right?
Man, that's been ringing around the homies. Adam running around there.
He might just tee off. You feel me? I don't know. Adam got it in him.
And he ain't no small white boy.
No, he ain't no small white boy. It's crazy because
legal team to him.
That be roaming around, and he's just like, hey, dude, what's going on? Like, he called his office, he on this screen, he eat this researching the blogs and
Wack always wanna tell all the details. Yeah. Nigga got a girly mouth. I'm gonna tell you straight up. Wack got a girly mouth. All he want to do is gossip. Straight up. That's all he want to do is gossip about illegal activities as if they not illegal, right? And him and Luce Cannon, I'm telling y'all, they just alike. They both just alike. So when they was working together, they was doing a hell of a job together, right? Both of them. They ran around the internet on some foo-fafi stuff. And Wack was putting that work in to line it up. But he got jammed up in the mix, right? He got jammed up in the mix. I'm just keeping it, let's just keep it a buck, man. Wack got jammed up in the mix, man. Hold on. Yeah, make sure y'all smash that like button. Hit the subscribe button. You know what I mean? Smash that like button. Hit the subscribe button. Share this live. Let's see what we got here, man. Let's see what we got here, man. I appreciate all of y'all. Big facts. You know what I'm saying? What's the day? What's the day? Let me see. Hold up. I thought they said, nah. Status conference. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to see. They said the 13th. Something was supposed to come out. I don't see it right here. Let's see. We're gonna look on Big U joint. Let's look on Big U joint. Straight up. Let's look on Big U joint and see what we see on Big U joint. Right? Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Let's look on Big U shit, man. Cause they said something was supposed to come out today. Let's see. Yeah, we gonna let us see. We gonna see. They said something was supposed to come out today. I don't think it came out yet, but we gonna see. Yeah, I mean, we gonna see. I got high hopes for you, nigga. We gonna see. Yeah, I don't see nothing yet. You know what I mean? I don't see nothing yet. Maybe it's gonna come out later on, but I don't see nothing yet. Notice of manual filing. You know what I'm saying? Notice of manual filing. Let me see. Status conference. So this was last month. Notice of manual filing. Let me see. Yeah. In camera documents. This is notice of manual. Last thing I see for Big U is notice of manual filing. I don't see none of that stuff that they were saying was supposed to come out today. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? I don't see it. Yeah, they said something was supposed to come out. Man, I ain't see nothing here. Yeah. Nothing. Not yet. It's your dud. Not yet. I checked Luce Cannon and Big U. Ain't nothing come out yet. At all. Yeah. Yeah. I already read the stuff with Brick Baby. I already read that. I read that yesterday. Hit that like button too. If you just got in the building, man, smash that like button. Hit the subscribe button, man. Yeah, I read that already. So we don't see nothing with that. That's out the question. Ain't no paperwork come out yet. They was talking about the 13th. Something was supposed to come out and nah, we don't see nothing yet. Nothing. At all. So we're gonna run through some of this. We're gonna run through some of this stuff that we already, you know what I mean, went hard on. So let's run through this. And make sure y'all hit the like button for me. If you just got in the building, smash that like button. Smash that like button. Don't be a hater. Let that thing circulate by hitting the like button, man. You know, I know some people, they just watch, because they watching because they wanna hate. But damn, smash the like button as well so that other people can see what you don't like. You know what I mean? Don't be a hater. You know what I mean? Hit the like button. Yeah. Let me see here. Hold up. Yeah, let me see. Hold up. Subscribe to the channel, man. Hold up. Let me see here. Hold up. Yeah, let me see what Wack say. Wack one question. Said. Let me see. Hold on. What Wack say here? We got it cracking. But now, let's play some of Luce stuff right here. We got some of this content from Luce. Let's play some of this content from Luce, man. Let's run through some of this content with Luce Cannon, man. Hit that subscribe button though, and smash that like button. We're gonna run through some of this content with Luce. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. Let me see. Hold on. You said a big U related message to the streets that it's not Luce. Okay. It's not Luce that's cooperating. Okay. Well, we gonna see how it go. We gonna see how it go. Niggas still gotta go to court. You know what I mean? Niggas still gotta go to court. Yeah. So we gonna see how this go. Hit that subscribe button too. And smash that like button. Niggas still gotta go to court. You know what I mean? Yeah, it just got started. Just got started. You know what I mean? Just got started. Bingo bango, says Montel. Man, I don't watch them niggas, man. I'm not watching them goofy ass niggas. Yeah, that's one thing I don't watch is them goofy niggas. Facts. Yeah. Oh, nobody watch them niggas, man. Let me see. Hold on. Hold up. Yeah. Yeah, we don't watch them goofy niggas, man. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? Facts.
SBGBTV. State your name, where you calling in from. Make sure you turn your phone down.
Look, this Luce Cannon. What's up with it, cuz?
Okay, that's what I'm talking about, Luce. What's happening?
What's up with it, King? How you doing?
I'm feeling good, man. You know, we want to talk about all that F stuff you doing out here.
You said F?
Yeah.
Nah, it ain't no See, I think that y'all don't understand or y'all don't get it sometimes, because I think that when people...
Hey, GD Network, because they goofy. That's why. Because they certified goofy and they upset that I didn't embrace them niggas at all. Yeah. You know what I mean? They upset, nigga, that I didn't embrace them niggas. I don't want no friends. I ain't looking to come on the internet to make no friends with no podcasters. Fuck I look like, nigga. I wasn't like that on the street. Fuck I look like coming to the internet wanting to make friends with podcasters. Take it out, nigga. Get it how you live, nigga. I don't need to be your friend. You know what I mean? That's what's wrong with the niggas. You know, and they see me elevating. So they just saying anything out their mouth, nigga. Fuck out of here, nigga. You scram, you noodles. You know what I mean? I'm one of them, man. I ain't with that. I ain't trying to team up and all that shit. Fuck away from me, nigga. Yeah, these niggas, oh man, we building the team. Nigga, I don't want no team. Nigga, I don't want you noodle niggas around me, nigga. Fuck out of here. You know what I mean? I ain't with that. That's why, though. Niggas weird as shit.
People talk, and when people bring in a certain type of energy
Luce Cannon called in, though,
something,
first time.
I don't look like the bad guy because I do something about it.
Luce, man. Listen, bro, I hear you talk about having to fade all the time, bro. It was no need to pull the strap out, bro. Like having a fade, like what are you pulling the strap out for? Like, come on, bro. That was weak.
No, I didn't pull out no. So I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
So let's get past that. It ain't no pulling out no. And see, y'all don't even understand that right? If somebody coming in there with a bag, all this other stuff, being hostile, talking stuff, like, bro, people get threats all the time, bro. And I get threatened a lot. Comments, people calling me, people saying this, they gonna do this, they gonna do that, or whatever. And listen, when opportunity presents itself and somebody is on like some F stuff like you just said, like, bro, do I walk away? I'm not gonna do that. I'm not the type of person that walk away. I get busy. So a lot of people that you hear on the internet be with this false talking about like they gonna do this and do that, and you never see them do anything. So when somebody that really don't be with no talking and really back up what he say, now y'all trying to nail him to the cross.
But Luce, that was just Selly though, Luce. That was just Selly, bro. You know he wasn't
that
on
wasn't
that
my
time.
Selly. Like, where y'all believing this goofy stuff from?
So you wasn't never Sellies with the man?
No.
Okay, so he never hung out with you. He wasn't texting you every other day saying what's up, King, and all that?
Okay, listen, if he was saying that, right, and it was going on, wouldn't that make the breaking news and break the internet? He should have put it out, right?
I mean, that's what he said when he got on Rock Show.
So this is the honest to God truth, right? So we was doing a deal. He was a tag along. He came there or whatever like that because he knew acquaintances of me or whatever like that. So we was like, okay, we about to do dinner. We're gonna do a dinner meeting and we're gonna make something happen out of this, right? So when he comes, he arrives late with a guy named Travis, right? That have something to do with Dodge Network. He don't have nothing to do with anything. You get what I'm saying? He just somebody that be like, oh, hey, I just reached out to this person. They would like to see if we could do business together. That's all. So y'all see the picture that's going on, right? So when you see the picture, now it's like, the knows me. He said that Wack sent him the address. I sent him the address, right? How come none of this stuff is not on the internet yet? You do a whole interview crying like a little sucker, but you a gang member, right? So when do we start respecting the victim? This is crazy.
But Luce, think about this, bro. If my man, you had a problem with my man, right? Do you think the way
I never had a problem with him? This is where you're not understanding. We never had a problem with him. He came looking for a problem.
So you telling me this man was a known gang member? He didn't have no strap, and he came looking for a problem.
How you know he didn't have a strap?
Because I seen the video. The dude got stripped.
No, see, the thing is, right? Didn't he have a bag on him?
Luce, I ain't see no bag, Luce.
Listen, on my dead homies, he had a bag on him, right?
I ain't see no bag. You saying the bag? I didn't see no bag, Luce.
Okay, so this is what I'm trying to tell you. So at the end of the day, it's like this. He going in there, he talking aggressively, right? You see, it's me and him talking, right? At first.
And then you call Wack over.
And then I called Wack over there. Wack was like, bro, like, what's going on or whatever like that. Him and Wack start talking. I told Cuz, I said, listen, bro, you come over here to talk about somebody, the white boy sex playing, all this other stuff, and you don't stand for that and all this other stuff. So I said, you want to be content? Like, are you doing this for content? He said, on 11-8 Gangsters, right? So Wack stepped back. I said, I need that. When I said I need that, he looked up, I fire on him.
Hit that subscribe button. It's your boy DZ. It's not about the setback. It's about the get back. Nah. All right, yeah. So we're going to run through this content. Y'all hear this right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey, RM, man, somebody need a 30-minute timeout, man. Go ahead, give him a 30-minute, man. Somebody need a 30-minute timeout, man. They say something else we're going to do. We're going to start doing 24s at a time, man. Yeah. We going to do, you just going to specifically get 24s at a time. You say another word. Say one more word. Come over here one more time and say something goofy. You'll get 24s at a time, nigga. Straight noodle. Fuck wrong with you, nigga. Fuck out of here, you lame. Yeah, straight up. Yeah. Fuck out of here, you noodle. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We about to go in on this one. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, man. Smash that like button, man. Share the live, man. We running through this, man. Y'all already hear the bull. Luce Cannon. Go ahead, you know, and try to explain this thing, man. You know what I mean? Yeah. Luce Cannon try to explain this thing, man. But guess what? He gonna be straight rude awakening.
Well, I don't even think that went like that. I don't think he would say on gangster when he knows he's outnumbered, bro. Come on, man.
No, bro. It was just me, him, and Wack. Everybody was still in the building coming out, bro. What are you talking about?
But then listen to this though, Luce. Wack got on the interview just with no jumper and going to say, yo, Adam said there's some dudes out there in the parking lot, right?
That's exactly what Adam said, bro.
Right. And then Adam says to Wack, yo, the dudes is in the parking lot. Wack say, yo, they with me. Right. And then when he says that to Wack gonna say, nah, you ain't say that. But Adam just sat there and said that.
Listen, so Wack is thinking that is probably my people that just came late. So he probably thinking like, okay, that's his people. You get what I'm saying? So he was like, okay, Luce is here, so maybe those is his people. So when I come outside, nigga, we barred like damn, because what you doing up here? You get what I'm saying? So he started talking to me or whatever like that. I'm like, cause you don't have to talk to me. You want to talk to Wack, so I'll call Wack over there. Wack walk over there, bro. When Wack walk over there, it was still an issue. He still had, he still had something to talk about, and he wanted to get it off his chest. So when a nigga get it off his chest and somebody do something to him, right? You give out a type of energy, and when you receive that energy, then you want to be doing an interview crying and lying. This is not what we respect. Why are y'all talking about like something? Like nobody glorifies somebody getting beat up, but when you go somewhere and start something, it's not like we came looking for you.
So you really mean to sit here and say that these two dudes, knowing they outnumber, was coming there with beef, man?
He had 3 dudes parked in the truck, like up the street, bro. So they came 5 thick.
So you saying they came 5 thick and the other dudes ain't get out the car, Luce? Come on, man.
Listen, bro, they sat in the car.
So they sat in the car while they peoples got mollywop.
They don't know what was going on. It wasn't supposed to be nobody getting into it. It wasn't supposed to be a physical altercation. He wanted to say something to state his mind and do things for content, bro.
Oh man, I can't go for that, Luce, man. I ain't even gonna hold you, bro.
You can't go for that because why? Because I like on an interview.
Man, I'm looking at the video, bro. You can't tell me that they came there and they was.
Can you hear the words?
I can't hear the words. I can't hear the words.
So if you can't hear the words, how do you know that I'm lying? How do you know Wack lying?
Because I'm looking at the video, bro, and I already know. I know how street stuff go, bro. When Wack backed up, bro, you fired on the bro, and it went crazy. Then your people's over there fired on the other dude. He was just sitting to the side.
Listen, so think about this, right? If somebody's a casualty of war, right? If you talking about real, you know about street stuff, right? If I come in a situation and somebody fired on my man, I'm gonna turn around and start firing on somebody else because I know they about to get me.
Now, in that situation, people would do that, but y'all understood that they wasn't a threat, though, Luce. They wasn't no threat, though, Luce.
Listen. You can't say they not a threat if you didn't hear the conversation. You can't say they not a threat.
So what was the conversation, Luce?
The conversation is chastising. You get what I'm saying? They chastising the situation. I told the nigga, Oh, okay. Tell this to Wack. He said the same thing to Wack. So I told Cuz, I said, so you came here for content? You want to be content or anything like that? He said on 11-8 Gangsta.
It's your boy Deezy. Hit that subscribe button. You already know it's not about the setback.
Hit that subscribe button, man. Smash that like button, man. Share this live. Y'all hear Luce? Straight lying. Straight lying, man. He said the boy said on a 11-8 Gangsta. And this went that way, man. Stop lying, man. Stop the cap. You know, it's all coming out, though, man. It's all coming out, man. Luce can try to lie all he want to lie. It's all coming out, man. Straight up. You know, when you listen to this dude, right? He capping, man, the whole time. You know, and I'm glad we got the first statement. We got the first statement to try to justify this from Wack and Luce. Wack went to Clubhouse and admitted that this is what happens when you come looking for Wack, right? But when we got the interview from him, it was a total different justification.
So the man just said, Luce, that y'all was hanging out 2 months ago at the restaurant.
Listen, this is what I'm trying to tell you, right? He came as a tag along of an introduction of us doing a business deal with Dosh Network.
Smash that like button, man. Let's get the likes up.
So you saying that
like button,
but Wack is saying that this guy was never supposed to come because the meeting was called off.
Supposed to come because the Dosh Network, the people Mozzie and them already canceled 5 hours before that. He still showed up.
Right. So you think he was showing up for beef? Like, I'm sure he was probably showing up to discuss what he said. The back end.
He have nothing to do with the network. Nothing at all.
He
don't work there. He don't have anything to do with it. What can he discuss? This is where y'all all missing it. He have nothing to do with it.
Man, it's like the way it looked.
Listen, how can Walmart employee go and go to McDonald's and start discussing business on how McDonald's is running their business, bro? It just does not work.
But Luce, man, y'all know that man ain't come on no beef, bro. Like, and it's crazy. If you saying about that he was saying on Gangsta, bro. If y'all had a relationship before then, why would he be coming right there saying on Gangsta?
Because listen, we had a 2-minute discussion with this nigga. You get what I'm saying? Time to time, he'll probably check in like, oh, how things is going. That's it. Like, it's small talk. You know how many times people call my phone? My phone number is on the internet because people put my phone number on the internet. So random people call and be like, oh, what's up? I'm a big fan. I'm this and that and all kind of stuff, bro. So if you talking about because he said, oh, gangsters, it's because I'm answers that he do not like. So when he got mad and had a temperament and he tried to throw a temper tantrum and he got taught a lesson. That's it. Like y'all making this like this is just this is street stuff. This is nature when it comes down to dealing with the streets. This is normal. Y'all go and find it like y'all never seen.
Man, Luce, I come from the street, bro. I'm a civilian now, right? Okay. So by me coming from the street, right, I understand. Right? I understand different plays in the street, but how y'all went about that, bro? That was some cornball stuff, bro.
How is the cornball when you don't know the conversation?
So this nigga literally just said that this is normal. This is street stuff. Man, certified goofy.
But the conversation you telling me as the man started saying on Gangster, but the man is saying, I was coming there to talk business.
No, it was other stuff that he said before that we ain't gonna discuss because I like to peel back layers after layers after layers when I catch a lying and lying and lying, right? So at the end of the day, it's like this. It would if he came in peace and he came in everything and he said that he know us, right? Why would we do something to him?
Hey, Luce, because y'all was trying to get the show for the exposure promotion, man.
Huh?
Hey, listen, Adam said it.
Are you serious?
Adam said that. He said y'all was trying to do promo, man.
No, okay, so listen, this is how Adam works, right? This is how Adam22 works. Because Adam is a good friend of mine, right? When something happens, you exploit it because it's good content and it gets people talking. So him being in the media and a great media personality, he knows what to do to get views, and views make him money.
Do you think that this man would have said that y'all was doing that for promo, and how far it went, that y'all shouldn't have did it like this to make money?
Listen, if you see me talking, right? You see me talking, do you see a phone in my hand? Do you see a phone in Wack's hand?
I don't see no phone.
Okay, so if you haven't seen no phone, right? And I fire on him, how would I know somebody's recording?
Yeah, you knew somebody was recording because you had them already ready to start recording. What you mean? You knew somebody was recording because you had them already ready to record. You talking about how would I know somebody was recording? Because you had them ready to record, nigga. Bull crazy, man. The bull crazy. Yeah, bull crazy, man.
Okay, so let me tell you something, right? Because I think that you're not understanding. You think I'm not street? I've been shot 10 times, bro. I've been in prison.
Listen, you saying that, bro, but I never seen.
Let me see, hold up. Did I skip one? Hold up, make sure I ain't skip one. Luce Cannon won't lie, said he been shot 10 times. How we supposed to go for this? Man, we ain't fall for that banana in the tailpipe, nigga. You ain't been shot no 10 times. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, hold on. Let me break this down. Didn't Adam say somebody sent him the video 5 minutes after he left?
Of course. He said 5 minutes after he left, somebody sent the video. And he said that the video was already going before you fired on him because y'all knew that the thing was going to go down like that.
Okay, listen. Which one? See, my people don't have Adam's number. White people don't have Adam's number. Just me and Wack, right? So somebody sent Adam the recording.
Somebody sent in a recording that was connected to y'all that sent it to somebody else.
I think you overthink. You're not getting what I'm telling you, King.
Smash that like button, man.
If Adam got it 5.
Smash that like button. Let's get the likes up, man. You in the building. Just tap that like button, man. So we can send this thing around the algorithm. Hit the like button. Let's get the likes up. We're trying to send this thing around the algorithm, man. Stop being selfish. Hit that like button, man. So we can get this thing rolling around the algorithm this morning, late night. I appreciate all y'all.
Minutes after he left. That means somebody was recording it and sent it straight to him, right? How do we do all this?
Somebody recorded it and sent it straight to Adam. Somebody had Adam's number because I'm going to tell you, I think it was more than one person recording. I seen a couple people recording.
Okay, so if you've seen a couple of people recorded, that means is legitimately a bunch of people just recording it. Y'all keep saying that we put it out for content. Nobody puts out that stuff for content.
Yes, you did.
Well, that's what it looked like.
Yes, you did.
No,
hit that like button. Let's get the likes up.
Content because somebody else that was there was clout chasing.
So don't you think that made it look bad criminally that y'all did this with them people, man? And it wasn't even called for though. That wasn't called for though, Luce. I'm gonna be real, man.
What's not called for?
The level of the extent, man. It took the man's clothes off, bro.
Listen, okay. Where you from Virginia, right?
Bro, I'm from the East Coast, bro.
Okay, you from where? What part?
I'm from the East Coast. The whole East Coast is me. I'm representing the East Coast, bro.
Okay, so you represent the East Coast, right? So you ever seen somebody on a level of disrespect that comes to where you at, right? To say something slick, start something or whatever. Once they get what they want, then they crying out victim, and then he got people like y'all believing him.
Man, I never seen two people come with no strap, and I done seen a lot in my life.
Know he didn't have that. I'm not gonna put no criminal charges on him or me, bro. You keep saying that he came with no strap. How you know he had a bag?
I'm watching him, bro. I'm watching him, bro. I'm watching him getting dragged all across.
So if you watching somebody's getting dragged and stuff like that, and somebody is taking off something, right? That means it was probably something in there that we wanted to protect ourselves with.
Hey, Luce, man. I mean, I see y'all trying to justify the situation, bro.
That's not justifying it, but I never seen so many people. A person that gets on here, cries, sorrow, do a whole commercial, and y'all acting like he's a victim.
Bro, that wasn't a fade, bro. Listen, I had a lot of fades in my life.
I beat him up myself, bro.
No. He
was already done. He was. You could stick a fork in him. He was done.
But listen, it was assistance, bro. And I'm gonna tell you,
it was never no assistance. I knocked him out the first two punches, bro. What are you talking about?
I'm okay. I'm watching the whole thing, bro. You had my man all over holding him with the joint on him, and then my man, your people punching my man on.
Why are you saying so? I had a thing on him, bro.
But bro, I'm watching the video. What you think? What you think? I ain't gonna say what I seen? What you think? What's going on, bro? I'm gonna say what I seen, bro. What are you talking about?
No, I never seen nothing like that.
Okay, all right. Well, listen, it's so many people that sent me the video, bro. What you talking about is what you trying to manipulate yourself on, bro.
I'm not trying to manipulate anything, but I'm just saying, like, y'all say y'all street and then y'all civilians this and
yeah. I'm a straight civilian, bro. I denounced the street. I've been to trial 5 times, bro. You understand what I'm saying? I'm done with the street. I'm not going to get to this level in my life and act like I want to play the street. That's the dumbest stuff ever. That's why I say y'all look like clowns for doing that, bro.
No.
I really made it through the streets, bro. I was really out there. I've been to trial. Have you ever picked a jury? I picked 5 of them, bro.
Listen.
I know what it's like out there.
Y'all heard me, right? Y'all hear me? I'm like, listen. Man, I ain't hold no punches with either one of these guys, man. And that's a fact. You know what I mean? That's a fact. With either one of these guys, I ain't hold no punches, man. Kept it a buck. All the way. Kept it a straight buck.
Okay, so let me tell you something, right? Because I think that you're not understanding. You think I'm not street? I've been shot 10 times, bro. I've been in prison.
Listen, you saying that, bro, but I never seen no criminals, bro, post their activity if they was really in the street.
You said what? Post what?
Post the activity. Boast about it, bro. You go on there every day and talk about sweetie, and you post and you talk about what you gonna do to somebody. I never seen that unless they was an informant. Anybody I seen do that around my way, they ended up becoming known to everybody as the police, bro.
Okay, listen. So the police thing, we need to just bump that because on neighborhood crib, like, bro, I'm not trying to disrespect you. Do not ever disrespect me with no police
But
shit.
listen, but what I'm saying, I don't want you to put nothing on no neighborhood or none of that, bro. We talking like men right now.
Yeah,
so
okay,
I don't want you to put nothing on. I don't want you to put nothing on nothing.
Listen, if we talking like men, you have respect me like a man. This is the same shit got the other knocked out.
But what I'm telling you, bro, I ain't worried about none of that, bro. That stuff there, I ain't worried about that, bro. I'm just telling you, all that talk, I don't do all that, bro. You can go look me. You can look my stuff up. My stuff is recorded. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't want to do all that talking. I'm a civilian now, bro. So I'm talking to you as if a civilian.
what I'm trying to tell you is like this. If you have one side of a story, you basically got your mind made up.
Now, I'm saying what I've seen on video, though, Luce.
Listen, if you saying what you seen on video, there's no sound, no nothing that you hear. And you talking about that, what you speculated, because you seen a crying.
No, I'm seeing what I seen, bro. He's crying.
Okay, so
yes, he's telling his story, his side of the story, bro. But what I'm looking at as
how come y'all believe him, but don't believe me and Wack?
Because Wack is manipulating the situation, bro. You don't think that I got to this age of 40, bro, to understand what the hell and how they do, bro? I've been out here, bro. Nobody, Wack, nobody can manipulate my brain, bro. I'm a boss. Y'all say y'all bosses, y'all acting like little boys out there, bro.
Bro, listen, I got $17 million in property, bro. I own 2 subways. I own 63 Airbnbs. Like, that's a boss.
But you acting like a little boy, bro.
No, I don't act like I'm a grown man.
Think about this, man. You acting like a little boy, bro. Like real rap, man. Y'all can handle business, and if y'all gotta enforce things, y'all can enforce them in a different manner, bro. Y'all representing us. Y'all representing us like clowns, bro.
But listen, I don't know how the East Coast do it, and you probably be a bad representation by talking about the East Coast and how you are doing it. On the West Coast, it's totally different,
bro.
This is totally different,
bro.
This is not what y'all probably normally accustomed. Y'all copy us.
No, we don't, bro. No, we don't, bro. No, we don't, bro. We don't copy nothing.
Stuff like that. This is what we started.
We don't copy nothing, bro. I'm watching how y'all move, bro. Y'all moving like clowns, bro. Like real rap.
Militant.
That's not militant to go ahead and talk about the stuff you doing while you do it, bro.
The clown activity is basically y'all on the internet for clicks and views.
No. Listen, I changed my life, so I'm gonna talk about anything that's going on. I don't gotta live in the street, bro. Y'all want to act like this is what I want. I'm gonna tell you the same thing I told Wack. Y'all was never nothing before the internet, bro. Because there's no way that you was really something in the street and then you come to the internet and act like this.
It's your boy DZ. Hit that subscribe button, man. Hit that like button. Let's get the likes popping, man. Hit that subscribe button, man. Smash that like button, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Yeah, subscribe to the channel, man. Hit that like button. You know I appreciate all y'all, man. Facts. We gonna run through this thing, man. Yeah, Luce said he got shot 10 times. Another lie.
Bro, I wrote and produced over 33 million records sold, bro.
Another
lie.
What
are you talking about?
But look at your actions, bro.
This is crazy. You have to really learn. I've been successful, and I'm not taking nothing from you, but I'm just letting you know, like, bro, Wack been successful before the internet.
So why are y'all acting like them people are not going to be looking at the actions y'all taking? Like, let's be real.
Listen. Did we tell somebody to come up there that's not supposed to be welcome?
Bro, I don't know what you told him. The man said he got a text from you to come up there, bro.
Okay, so why let him show it?
And I'm sure he probably is going to show it.
Okay, he would have been showing it. So if he don't show the text messages, right, and blow me out the water, can I get an apology from you?
I ain't apologizing to no nigga. Nothing, bro. Okay, I'm gonna tell you that right now. But if he doesn't stand on what he's standing on, then I can look at the situation different. But what he's standing on right now, bro, I gotta support what he's standing on, bro.
Okay, you're right. I'm gonna give it to you, right? So what's the time frame?
What's gonna happen is y'all gonna end up having to pay that man. Y'all gonna pay that man. I'm telling you right now, bro. Y'all gonna pay that man. I already know what y'all gonna do. Y'all gonna pay that man.
Hey, what?
Y'all gonna pay that man, because listen, Wack tried to use the manipulation on the man to say, yo, you got to go back to your neighborhood if you sue. Like, it makes no sense. You heard what I said. Wack said he's trying to tell the man, if you go back to your neighborhood, you can't tell your neighborhood you suing.
What is the time frame? So now you thinking for everybody. You saying that we gonna pay him and there's no text messages, right? So I mean, there are text messages, but we gonna pay him. So I'm just telling you is, since you thinking that you already have your mind made up, Your viewers is listening to you, bro. You have your mind made up already, saying that basically, we guilty. This is what,
bro. You guilty from what I seen, bro. I'm not. Listen, you're not going to tell me like I didn't see what I seen, bro. I don't know what games y'all think y'all playing. Like straight up,
hate me and Wack.
Man, I don't hate nobody, bro. I'm talking about what I seen. I just know y'all look like clowns for this, bro. I ain't gonna. Listen, I don't care how much money y'all got.
Neighborhood crip, because if I was in your face, I'll break
you. No, you wouldn't do nothing to me, bro. You would go the other way. You need backup. No, it's not, you need backup, bro. Like, I go by myself everywhere, like that, bro. I'm telling you like that is.
Putting clowns in front of me, bro. If you're gonna respect me, respect me.
Well, listen, you need to act like you a man, bro. Right now, you acting like a clown, bro. I'm gonna tell you like it is.
See, you keep saying that, bro, and I'm telling you, bro.
Man, I ain't worried about. Don't do all that threatening, bro. I don't like all that threatening, bro. That threatening don't mean nothing to me. It wouldn't
be a threat.
But don't threaten. Just listen. Well, keep it to yourself and do it.
Listen,
keep it to yourself and do it. All that talk, man. All that talk stuff, man. They didn't just make one thing when you got one, bro. Like, come on, bro.
That you defending is talking. He had a slick mouth like you.
Man, listen, bro. You sitting there talking though, like you gonna do something. I don't care about all that, bro. I never cared about that, bro. I'm telling you, bro. All that talking, bro. Listen, listen. I told you. Listen, well, don't tell me what you gonna do. If you gonna do something, just do it, and we'll deal with it like that. I don't care about that old girly mouth stuff. I don't care about that girly mouth stuff, bro.
It ain't no girly mouth.
You need to call yourself, sweetie. You need to call yourself, sweetie. You hear what I said? Call yourself, sweetie. Call yourself, sweetie, bro.
You are a sweetheart, bro.
Call yourself, sweetie.
You would get your shit wired up.
Man, hey, listen, call yourself, sweetie, bro.
No, you the sweetheart.
You hear me?
See, you the pumpkin pie.
That's you. You the marshmallow. You the marshmallow.
You are all the soft above cottage cheese.
That's you. That's you, the marshmallow.
Bro. This is you, bro. You gotta stop.
You the pudding. You the pudding, because you get on here talking.
Sweetie.
This what pudding talk like.
Listen.
This what pudding talk like. Right? Sweetie! Sweetie!
Yeah.
Sweetie!
Go ahead. Make that popular, because I made it popular.
That's you, though.
Girls say it.
That's you. That's you.
Listen, you know you would get your jaw wide.
Hey, listen, I don't want to hear all that talk, man. You can't. Listen, if you that tough, you would move by yourself, bro. You don't move by yourself.
I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Are you goofy?
No, you goofy.
No, you goofy, bro. Don't stop saying that.
Man, I say what I want. Who you think you talking to, dog?
On the internet, and yeah, this is the problem. Y'all think y'all know somebody's life. Y'all goofy.
No, y'all goofy.
Listen, y'all report off of us. If it's me
and listen, and you know what y'all gonna do? I appreciate you and Wack. I appreciate y'all. You hear me? Y'all gonna get me worldwide known. You hear me? I appreciate. Listen. And you know what? When I get there, I'm going to shout y'all out, because I'm going to say, these two goofies got me on. Yo, hit that like button, man. Hit that subscribe button, man. Hit that like button and hit that subscribe button, man. Y'all know, man, we got the content, man. We done went in, man. You know, I appreciate all y'all big facts, man. Luce was hot. You know what I'm saying? You know you messing with, man. I ain't one of them, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't one of them, bro. I ain't one of them, man. I ain't one of them, my man.
Your facts. You really need to say thank you.
And I am.
For your content.
Listen, I appreciate you. I'm going to say these two goofies got me on.
No, listen. I'm telling you,
man, all that talk. I told you don't do no threatening, bro. You ain't got to threaten. Whatever you gonna do, do it.
I'm just telling you.
You ain't got to keep saying what you gonna do. I'm not CC. I'm not none of these. You just do what you do, bro.
Listen,
that's all. All that talk, I don't even want to hear all that talk, bro. Say what you want to say, but that all them threatening, that don't hold no weight over here.
Okay, sweetheart, calm down.
That don't hold no weight. You like that hold some weight, nigga.
Keep your panties in a bunch, bro.
No, you keep them in your mouth.
Listen, you're a real sweetie pie.
Now I know you saw marshmallow,
right?
Marshmallow.
Goofy, calm down.
Marshmallow.
I'm giving you content. Let a superstar speak.
Hey, listen. Hey, Marshmallow. I appreciate you calling in.
I'm not gonna keep giving you content if you don't let me speak.
All right, go ahead, talk, sweetie.
I had to back off.
No, you're the sweetheart.
Go ahead. Go ahead, pumpkin pie.
Okay. Listen, bro.
Sugar plum. Let's go, sugar plum.
No, you're the sugar plum.
Go ahead, sugar plum.
So look. What I'm trying to tell you is, right? Stop believing everything that y'all see on the internet. It's two sides to the story.
Well, you right here. We can hear your side. We heard what you said, and you just giving us a snippet.
Because you is a Wack and Luce Cannon hater.
Nah, I ain't no Wack and Luce. I'm just keeping it real.
No, it's not. You make more money going against us instead of reporting the truth. This is how it works.
Hey, listen.
Especially on YouTube.
I'm reporting what I seen, bro.
We are the most popular person. It's like Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen.
And listen, and y'all gonna light me up. You hear me? Y'all gonna light me up.
I don't even know your name.
Listen, Deezy.
Okay, what's your name again?
It's Deezy. Deezy. SBGBTV in the building.
Okay, that's cool. Shout out to your channel. And I hope you get a lot of subscribers and clicks for this. But bro,
yes, sir.
Start reporting the truth.
Yes, sir.
Not how you feel about a person.
I'm reporting what I seen, Luce. That's all, bro.
No, you not.
If you got something else you want to send me, and you want me
some audio. No, listen.
Send me the audio then, Luce. Send me the audio.
I don't even have the video.
Well, find who got the video and send me the audio.
No, I'm saying like this. I said if it was some audio and you heard it and you heard what he was saying, we wouldn't be having this question.
But that's why I'm telling you, Luce.
No, listen, since it's not no audio, and he said that I text him address to pull up and all this other stuff, that should be coming out, right?
I'm sure he gonna have something, Luce.
Okay, so you sure? You bet your last dollar on that, right?
I ain't betting nothing on nobody.
Okay, so listen, if you ain't gonna bet your last dollar, so why you saying you sure?
Because the man is saying what he's saying, bro.
The man lies.
Everybody can lie, but he's probably going to produce something, Luce. But he doesn't want to listen. He doesn't want to look funny.
Why would you do an interview and not produce it?
Now I don't know why he ain't produced it there, but
exactly. Why you didn't produce it the first time? You just did an interview.
He might be ready to come back and do another one, though.
For what? And talk about the same thing? We heard it.
So that he can produce the things that you're saying that he doesn't have.
You should have produced it the first interview.
I mean, that's your opinion, bro. He might not have wanted to produce it.
Okay, but he might not have what?
He might not have wanted to produce it that. It might be more content for him.
Why say it?
Because he's putting the information out there. What happened to him?
So if he put the information out there, wouldn't you back it up with facts? This is what we call facts, right?
So what if he sends it to my channel, Luce?
Let him do it. More to it. You get what I'm saying?
MX Lakers girl.
Jreed, please send it to his channel.
Okay.
So at the end of the day, it's like, bro, put it up. It don't take you a week or so, a week and a half to produce text messages.
Yeah, I know it don't take a week and a half, but I'm sure.
But they took his phone, and Luce knew they took his phone.
No, listen, it don't take that long. If you said it, boom. People, if we questioning you, put it up.
Well, get me the audio so I can clear your name then.
I don't have the
somebody got the audio. If you saying that this man did what he said on Neighborhood and all that, send me the audio.
Okay, so listen to the quick thing, right? I told you this in the beginning of the conversation. If Adam got the audio 5 minutes before this, 5 minutes afterwards, that means somebody else was recording, right?
So tell Adam send it to me then.
I don't even know if Adam have that shit.
Y'all got my number. Y'all got my email. Y'all can send it right to me. And if the audio saying what you saying, I'm gonna put the audio out there. It's your.
Hit that subscribe button, man. Smash that like button, man. If you just came in the building, hit that like button, man. Share this live, man. You already know, man. You know I appreciate all y'all, man. We ready to run through this. Y'all know how we do. Yeah, for y'all that ain't never heard this, man. You know, I told y'all I held it on Wack and Loose. Both of them know they can't do nothing with me in the conversation. Both of them. I mean, we gonna run through this though, man. Stay locked in, you know, and make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button, share the live, all that, man. And you know, we going all the way up, man. Non-stop. Subscribe to the channel, man.
Okay, definitely. I'm gonna see if we can get that.
If you can get the audio, I'm gonna put the audio out there, and then it'll say what you're saying is saying. But if not, I can't believe what you're saying, bro. Because you telling me something, but somebody has it when I seen 3 people recording.
Okay, so if you seen 3 people recording, right? You seen 3 people recording, but did you seen the interview, right? You seen this nigga say that he got this and this and this.
Of course, I seen the interview.
Okay, so put it out. Why y'all not questioning this nigga to put the shit out?
I hope he do hit my channel. I hope he do, so we can get it out.
Okay, so listen. Why y'all not questioning this nigga like, hey, Luce and Wack is denying it and stuff like that. Shut these niggas up and make it you be 100 times bigger.
You seen it all on video, nigga.
Hey, listen, I hope he hits my channel, Luce. I hope he hits me so I can put out whatever he got, because trust me, somebody's gonna send this to him, and if he got it, he probably gonna get with me. My email's out there, my number's out there. You can get with me anytime.
Okay, listen, the No Jumper interview just came out, right? I already questioned it a couple of days before that, right? So
appreciate you, Tammy.
Yeah, but why wouldn't he put it out? This is what I'm trying to tell you.
Hey, bro, the man might not want to look like the police, bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already putting the pressure on him.
Looking like the...
Y'all already putting the pressure on the man that y'all saying that y'all, if he sues, he got to go back to his neighborhood with that.
Call a spade a spade.
I always call a spade a spade.
Okay, so why wouldn't he, if he's saying he got something, you supposed to put it out. You supposed to produce the receipts. Or you doing this crime bullshit to try to deter people to say, let me feel sorry for him. But you wasn't saying feeling sorry for it when you was on some gangbanging shit.
You telling me that, but like I said, I ain't got the audio. The man said he came there to talk business. So you saying that?
How he gonna talk business? He don't have nothing to do with nothing to talk business with.
And that's what y'all saying, but he's saying something else.
Let me see something. He said that he does stuff for the community, and he's a pillar of his community, and he do food drives and backpack giveaways and all this other shit, right?
Yeah.
So where the fucking pictures at? Where the videos of him doing that?
And I see y'all just trying to discredit everything else with the man instead of staying on the issue, man.
Truthful, bro. You see, men lie, women lie, but numbers don't. Facts don't, right? So if he got all this stuff, text messages and all this shit, produce it.
We gonna see if he do.
This is what I'm trying to get you to realize. Like, if somebody gonna say something and you want to expose something, you gonna come automatically. You got an interview. You doing an interview after the incident. So expose it. Show this. This is what happened on this time, this date, this. Why are you not doing none of that?
Hey, Luce, man.
No, I want you to be honest. Be honest. Why is this nigga not doing that, bro?
He was telling his side of the story. Like, we see Wack, when he got on the interview, he wanted to show all the recordings from everybody he contacted before he went to No Jumper. He wanted to show all this. Now, you better know that this man is probably going to come back with something, bro. Wack then went on there and said all these recordings. He's going to come back with something. We're going to see.
Okay, after that interview, wouldn't you drop that shit that after watching the Wack and Adam show, you would have dropped that shit 10 minutes after that, right?
Now, that if it's me, I can't put how he would feel, bro. I don't know when he's going to drop it, but it just came out.
Any man would do that. Any man would, like, okay, you want to play? Nigga, let me expose it. Let me put this up. This shit would have been flying everywhere.
Who knows? It might come in the next day or two.
Why would it come the next day or two? Are you trying to doctor up some fake shit?
Nah, I ain't saying that, but we just seen how Wack went on No Jumper and tried to like flip everything every which way. We seen that.
It's not everything is being truthful. It's honest. If you could produce that, wouldn't you say, hey, Brick Right, you know Adam or whatever like that, send this to Adam?
Yeah, of course, but he didn't do that yet.
You saying, yeah, of course. So if anybody is listening and understanding, like, bro, you would literally back check it and you would actually expose me and Wack and you be the superhero of the internet right now because we are the villains.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm exposing y'all. Yeah. I think I'm doing a hell of a job at it. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm doing a hell of a job at exposing them. Yeah. You know what I mean, chat? Real rap though, chat. I think I'm doing a hell of a job at it, man. Yeah. Big facts. Bless Nyjah Beauty. What you doing, baby? Yeah, I think I'm doing a hell of a job at it, man. I'm exposing them consistently. You know, dropping straight heat.
And I want him to. I'm begging him to.
I hope somebody tags him in this interview and he sends me whatever he got to go ahead and verify what he has said.
But I'm trying to tell you this. It's not going to happen because there's nothing there.
Okay. I hear what you're saying. So, you know, it makes me, you know, think about what you're saying, but I got to think about what I seen. And if he can't verify.
I understand what you've seen, something that they have no audio. So you cannot hear actually the words being transpired and what the back and forth is, right? But
right.
You can understand that you can read black and white text messages and stuff like that and saying, this was said, oh, come to this address in this time. Now, if you can't say that, the fuck, what are we talking about?
Now, and I understand what you're saying. So we're going to see if in this week, if he does produce something. You know what I'm saying? We're going to see. Because y'all denied all of this. So we're going to see if his response is going to be, he provides this information.
Okay, so the people that he came up with there, right? Came up to that dinner meeting with. And they automatically saying that, I don't know why he came up there when we told him it was canceled at 5 hours prior to the of him showing.
And you know what's crazy now? They saying Luce ain't had nothing to do with it. Luce was on here saying that Jreed didn't have nothing to do with the dinner meeting, right? Wack wasn't saying anything about that when Luce was out, right? And now that Luce is jammed up and Wack know that niggas is cooked, now he's saying, man, Luce ain't have a part of this shit. Yo, Luce was going to war to show that Jreed didn't have a part of the deal. Now that he locked up, they going to war to show that Luce and Jreed ain't have a part of the deal. They ain't had no contract. Boy. Yo. Hey, yo, when you sit here and think about how goofy all of these jokers are, it's crazy, man. All of them, man. All of them just goofy.
I know. So if they came out and said that, why are we still having the discussion on saying that me and Wack sent him up there?
The man said when he got there.
Okay, but obviously he had a reason why he was going up there, right? So
yeah,
we had to talk to him and then know he was coming up there, right? Don't you think that somebody else sent him probably the address? And when they told him it was a no-go, he still wanted to come.
I hear all of that. But he's saying that
this is facts.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I hear that from whoever Wack talked to. They said that on the phone, and I heard the recording. Yes, but I need to hear the response of him, what he's saying, because he said the narrative is saying that I came up there and blah blah blah. It wasn't that. But
what's the narrative? Why would you still come if you wasn't supposed to come? They told you not to. Why would you still come?
And I hear what you're saying, but I'm thinking maybe it was something else that he wanted to speak with y'all about the spreadsheet, bro. That's what he said.
He had nothing to do with Dash. He had nothing to do with our business.
Nothing. So, but I'm saying if he had nothing to do with the business, why was the person going to bring them with him?
Because they bring him up there to make it, he's represented. You know how you have a street team. They're not a part of your label or anything like that, but they're a street team. He's just a street team for Dash Network. That's it. So they probably wanted to come out there with a couple of people. They wanted to around them, make themselves look bigger than life. And they sent him probably the address to come up there. And when they told him, oh, it's a no-go, it's over with and done with or whatever like that. And his mind is, oh, I want to do something. I want to be different. Do you get what I'm saying? I want to get my point across. I want to say something.
I hear what you said, Luce.
And he still came. He still pulled up, which he wasn't invited. Not from me and not from Wack.
So we're going to see if he produces something with saying that it came from you. Because he said, Luce knew I was coming, you know, and
Luce knew I was coming, right? Okay, just say if I did know he was coming, right? Just say I did know he was coming. Why in the fuck would you still come when your people told you not to come?
I don't know why. That. I can't answer that.
See, this don't make sense. He know the other people wasn't coming. Why still come? I didn't tell him to come. I don't care if Jesus knew he was coming. Do you understand that I did not invite this man up there? I did not take part of giving this man no address and telling him to pull up.
Yes, you did.
But he's on here saying that I did. So produce the receipts.
Yeah, you did, man. Smash that like button. If you in the building and you just got in the building, man, let's get the likes up, man. Hit that like button. If you in the building, so we can send this thing around the algorithm so people can view this. The people that have never heard this audio, they'll be able to have the opportunity to see this. Hit that like button, man, and hit the subscribe button. You know, I appreciate all of y'all. Big facts. Yeah. We going all the way in, man. No cap. SBGBTV in the building, man. Appreciate all y'all, man. For shizzle. Yeah. Let me see. For shizzle.
You're going to sit and you're going to really say, like, damn, Luce and Wack is absolutely right. Everything they said the truth.
No, like, sir.
You know, in your mind, you just say you're a civilian. You came from the streets, you denounced the streets, and now you're a civilian because now you can do whatever you want to do, right?
Correct.
But so you said that, right? So you said that if you would have did the interview, you would have pulled out your phone and said, "Look, here's the text messages. Boom. Here is this and this and this and this was said," and you would have read it verbatim, right?
Yeah, if I was trying to prove something, yes.
So this dude is on here crying like a bitch, right? Crying. You pouring out his heart because he got his hand caught in a cookie jar. He got the worldwide thing talking about, I am pillar of my community. I do backpack drives. I do this. I do that. None of that shit is shown. No pictures. No nothing. Right? Like we talking about. Go to his Instagram. It's nothing. But you do all this stuff for your community. where and when. Right? You said all this, like, just because we debunking it, don't make us bad. We just telling the truth and putting out the facts.
Well, I know you and Wack called in, so I'm hoping he calls in this week, or sends me something so we can get him on the line, and SBGBTV can get his side of the story straight to us and not through another channel.
Why would you get a side of the story when he already told you everything? Don't you want proof now, right?
That's what I'm talking about. I want to see the proof.
Okay, cool. We want to see them up too.
So hopefully he reaches out and stands on what he said would happen.
Okay, but even if he don't get it, he could plaster it and give it to Rock or somebody for them to put up, right?
Right.
So we all waiting for that, right?
That's what we waiting on.
Jreed, you listen. If you listen, I'm begging you to put it out.
Man, smash that like button, man. Hit that subscribe button, man. Y'all see this here. Hit that like button, man. Hit that subscribe button and share this live. Yet heard. Y'all hear Luce Cannon going in, And man, y'all gonna let me know what y'all think about Luce Cannon on this one, man. Let me know what y'all think about this guy, man. Boy, oh boy. These dudes, man. Sheesh. It's a lot.
This don't make sense. I need to actually. You want me to get Wack on here so you can ask him the same questions?
No.
I mean, I already had Wack on here. You know that.
No, I never knew that.
Yeah, Wack was on here 3 days ago. We had Wack on here. He was on here for 2 hours explaining the story. So that's why I want to hear your side.
No, listen. If he's explaining the story, right? I'm telling you out of the horse's mouth, right? Produce what you say you was gonna produce, because at the end of the day, the internet is undefeated.
We know that.
So if the internet is undefeated, bro, it's been going on 2 weeks. You still haven't produced the content? What a shame. This is crazy.
We gonna see.
Like, bro, this is crazy.
It just got out of hand, man. It got out of hand on this one. The content looked real crazy.
Yeah, it's content, but I'm trying to tell you is you can't believe these that do it. He just got humbled. He have a Jesus coming moment. He felt like when he got hit, oh God, Jesus, I'm not ready for this. You get what I'm saying? And now he's spilling his story to y'all, and y'all going for it.
I mean, we going off what we seen though, Luce. Because think about this, he would have never said anything if the video wouldn't have came out. Because I'm sure he would have felt embarrassed.
It's a money play. He don't want to say something first.
So
that's what you're not understanding.
I didn't hear nothing from him until the video came out.
No, you didn't. See, this is what I'm trying to tell you. I'm in LA.
Okay.
Bro, he was already speaking. This is already speaking and ready to do a press run.
Okay. Well, you see what he did. He got out there and started talking. So I don't know if he still has.
Why y'all not asking this? Prove that he's a pillar of his community.
But listen, this is what I want to ask though, Luce. Now, what if somebody out there took his phone though, Luce? So if somebody took his phone, he can't produce none of that stuff you talking about.
You got an iCloud.
He might have had Android.
Oh yeah, they got that.
No,
that's how they got
iPhone, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how they got the information. Yeah, that's how they got it.
And I'm telling you, he have an iPhone, so you got an iCloud. That's why I'm saying it.
Well, we gonna see. If he got an iCloud, I'm sure he can get everything.
Yeah, so it's like, what are we waiting for?
We gonna see. Y'all standing on what y'all standing on, what y'all saying, and he's saying what he's saying, and y'all came and defending why whatever happened, but we gonna see if he defends that y'all lying.
how he's going to defend it if he put out the evidence.
That's what I'm saying. We're going to see if he produces the text messages and more to show that y'all was lying.
Okay, so all he needs is to produce the text messages, because that's the case right here, right?
Yeah, that he said that, y'all texted.
Yeah, so all he have to do is just produce the text messages. That's not hard to do. Obviously, nobody took his phone, because you talking about a day later you doing the interview.
Okay.
Come on, cuz y'all don't get this. This nigga did an interview a day later.
Yeah,
Somebody had to get in contact with him. You had to have a phone.
Yeah, I just seen the interview though after the video dropped. That's what I'm saying. When the video dropped, I seen the interview. He did the interview after the video drop. He might have been telling people, but the interview that he did with Rick Rock,
it was literally the next day.
But you said this, it happened 2 weeks ago. So it was a whole week that went by that, I guess it was circulating around LA, but then the video popped out across the whole world. And then he man, I got to go speak on this because my kids seen it. My family seen it.
Okay, listen. Let's cut it. Just say that did happen. That was a possibility, right? Would you still do an interview? You're going to speak out on this when you could get you about $2 or $3 million off this case?
And Luce, he probably going to sue. He probably don't want to look like.
But listen, why would you go on the internet and do an interview when you f***ed your case?
Maybe he feel like it was helping his case.
Now, why are you giving him so many excuses?
Hey, listen, Luce, I gotta go from what I seen, Luce. You telling me what you telling me. If y'all would have showed me the audio that this man started saying gangster and started pumping back at y'all on it was a gang situation, then it would give me a different look on it. But I'm looking at it as what I seen as a quiet video of the man conversation, and then it just goes haywire. So I got to take it from that.
Why would it just go haywire and I would just punch somebody?
Come on, Luce. We already see you online tripping every day, bro. Come on.
No.
Come on. We see this, bro.
Y'all paint me as just a menace.
Now, we see it, though, because you're doing it when you on your soil. We see this. You're doing it on your soil. I don't see you going somewhere in the projects on this type doing it. I don't see it happen. Coming to the East Coast in the project, I do not see you doing that. Because you're not going to have the same energy on your soil.
You absolutely right?
Yes, sir. Smash that like button, man. Hit the subscribe button. Straight up. You know what I mean? Hit that subscribe button. Smash that like button. Share the live. Let's get the likes up, man. You in the building, man. You rocking with SBGBTV, man. Hit that like button. We definitely appreciate you. Facts. We definitely appreciate you, man. Let me see. Hold up. Yeah. Hit that subscribe button, man. Hit that like button, man. Let me see. Where was we just at? All right.
So why the would you go to where we at if you saying that you knew it was a problem?
But that's what I'm saying, Luce. He's saying it wasn't no problem.
He said, right?
He's saying it wasn't no problem, though, Luce. He's saying it was never no problem.
Okay, watch that interview again, because he said it was a problem.
I'm going to go watch the Rick Rock interview again when you saying that, because I didn't hear him say it. He said when I got there was no problems. We was talking. I looked down and Luce fired off.
How we was talking. We was inside the building. You peeped it when Adam said there's two guys lurking outside in the parking lots, right? If we knew this nigga was coming and stuff like that, what didn't the nigga call a nigga phone and say, I'm outside, come and get me?
But Luce, Adam said that, right? And Wack turned around and said, they with me.
He didn't know he didn't know he was talking about, bro.
Okay, so that was a good way to switch it if it's a switch.
You hear him admitting to it, right?
Saying he didn't know who he was talking about.
Y'all hear Luce Cannon admitting that Wack said they was with him, but he said they didn't know who they was talking about. Wack never said that.
That was a good way to switch it.
No, listen, I got people, right? So he don't know like who it is. You get what I'm saying? Like he just Adam called him while we was in the building, and he was like, "There's two people lurking." So if it was people that's coming there for us, right? Wouldn't they know what door to go to? Why would they be in the back of the parking lot looking?
Adam said they was in the front, man.
No, they wasn't.
But that's what Adam said. He just said it on the interview. He said when Wack said the back, Adam said no, they was at the front.
Okay, so even if they was at the front, wouldn't they know what kind of door if they was invited? Oh, well, hey, when you get here, call me. I'm going to let you know. I'm going to come and get you.
Now, I hear you when you say that. But he probably, was walking in there because he knew y'all was there.
God damn, how many excuses you going to give us now?
Come on, Luce. It just the video got me looking at it this way, Luce. That's what I'm saying, bro. I ain't even going to hold you.
Okay, so the video, but clearly the video, you see me talking to him by myself, and then Wack comes over there, right? Then you see Wack steps back, and I fire on the nigga, right?
Right, and for me being from the street, I understand if I'm with my bros and we on that, right? When my bro step back, that's go time.
Okay, so if you know that and he's seen that and he's from the street, wouldn't you know this is a change of climate, and this might be a problem?
Yeah, that's how I would feel. I mean, I wouldn't put myself in that situation, but
okay. So listen, you'll feel that way too, right? So if you feel that way and you from Streets Essence and you know how the game goes, and you seen all these signs, this nigga said that he's seen niggas behind him.
He said they was everywhere.
No, they was behind him. So if you see niggas behind you, nigga, and you growing up talking shit, right?
Because y'all want to make sure y'all put the emphasis on that he was talking slick, though. I see that. Y'all got the emphasis on that. It's just, I didn't see that energy, so I got to hear the audio to corroborate that.
You seen our body language, right?
The body language was cool at first. It just went left, bro.
You seen it got uncomfortable. Why would Wack step back if the nigga is not saying anything disrespectful?
And you saying that, right? And me seeing Wack and how he is, right? I'm looking at, why would Wack say he bit his tongue in that situation? Wack says, yo, I bit my tongue. I said it under my breath.
The reason why he bit his tongue is because he's a part of No Jumper. I'm not. So his brother is Adam. So what it is, what's the name? Cannon is a big boy. He can handle himself. He can handle this situation. Because on the other foot, if Wack would do it, he'll handle a situation. I'll step back too. You get what I'm saying? That's just how things go.
Now I understand that, but the tape just looked real crazy though, Luce. The people, the world is looking at that though.
But once he produced the evidence, which he said he got, quote unquote, nigga, run that.
Hit that like button, man. You in the building, man. Smash that like button. Hit the subscribe button. Y'all already know what it is. We going all the way in with this thing here. Luce Cannon called in for the first time to SBGBTV. And y'all know the questions that I delivered was definitely, mind-boggling for this nigga. Yeah. Facts. Hit that subscribe button, man, and smash that like button. I appreciate all y'all. Big facts.
We gonna try to see, but just think about this, Luce. Now, say y'all going for the fade, y'all on some war, y'all took the man's or watch stripped it. It's like it's the next level. It was like, why did it have to go that far?
Hold on. Somebody said he got his watch taken.
Yeah, listen, Wack 100 just put it on the table and told Adam give it back to him. Said it was a fake Michael's Kors.
Okay, so nigga, that means why would I don't even know about a watch.
Yeah, well, listen, well, Wack made it look real bad because he bought the watch back and sat it on the table and said, "Here goes his watch back." It was a fake Michael's Kors, and started saying why it was fake. And I'm like, damn, like, come on, Titanium.
Yeah, I don't even know about that. I can't even.
I'm like, yo, everybody talking about they rich over there, but they taking a watch. Like, come on,
bro. I don't know who took the watch.
That's what I'm saying. Like, everybody saying they rich over there. Like,
listen,
y'all taking?
Okay, listen, bro. You got me stumped right there. I don't know what's going on with the damn watch.
Yeah, you got to figure that out. You got to look at the No Jumper interview. It sat on the table the whole interview. When Wack pulled it out, he sat it on the table the whole interview.
Okay, listen. I don't know about that.
Okay.
I swear to God, I don't.
Okay.
So you got me beat right there. But at the end of the day, it's like, bro, a nigga pull out something and
lying,
show your evidence, get it over with, because the whole world is waiting. Because nigga, you're not a pillar of your community. You haven't did shit. So.
Okay, I mean, you saying what you saying. You know, I'm just saying, Wack pointing the finger at you. So we gonna see how it turned out and if he produced something.
How was Wack pointing the finger at me?
Man, Wack said, man, that's Luce. He a grown man. He got his own Bentleys. He got on my show and said it. He said, man, he got his own Bentleys. He got his own mansion. I can't get in the middle of Luce when he get down. That's his business. So you know what I'm saying?
Real man shit. There's nothing wrong with that.
But he's pointing the finger that it's all on you, bro.
No, listen. If somebody he's saying something, and me, him, and Wack is conversing, and a nigga said a derogatory statement to me in some gang slur that he know that he don't supposed to say because we enemies anyway. Bro, I'm gonna handle my business.
I hear what you say.
I hear this stuff, right?
So when I handle
y'all
my
hear
business,
this?
now I'm crucified because I did what a real nigga supposed to do.
Now you ain't do that one, G, bro. I listen. You ain't do that one, G. I'm gonna keep it a bean. That with the way that was handled, that wasn't G, bro. We not even going to act like you can skip over that if you don't want to say that, bro. Because that wasn't G, bro.
That's what you're not understanding, right? You understanding this like. How else it was supposed to go? Let me hear how it
man,
was
if y'all gonna squabble and get down. If you saying one punch you knocked him out, that was supposed to be what it is. You laid down the law, that's what it is. But the extent that it went.
You didn't see him go to bed? What are you talking about?
I seen it, Luce. But listen, Luce, I don't want you to point out specifics of what you want to point out and then leave out certain things. We seen it.
Listen, this is the truth. You seen him go to bed, and then if I got wolves with me, when we see sheep, we pounce. Bro, this is the way of nature when you talking about this hood shit, bro.
But it's supposed to be about the bag, bro. Like, come on, bro.
We already got a bag.
So what is the use of the force if you already got the bag?
No, see, that's what you're not understanding.
I'm not understanding
it. We haven't brought nothing to our table. He came and he presented himself. Bro, we didn't tell him to come. We didn't send him no address. We didn't tell him you invited. We didn't do none of that. So why are y'all getting mad? Because this nigga came up there on some bullshit.
Man, we addressing what we seen, man. And you know, for my followers and my subscribers, we addressing because the whole world seen it. So we just addressing it together, bro. That's all.
Okay, that's cool. But once a nigga say something, and he have to stand on everything that he said. Okay.
Smash that like button. If you in the building and you haven't already done so, man, let's get the likes going and hit that like button. You know, we really appreciate all y'all rocking with us, man. Let's get the likes up. Let's get the likes up. Facts. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already did so, man. We're gonna run through this thing, man. Luce said when he sees sheep, you know, his wolves gonna pounce. Yeah. That's what he say. When he sees sheep, his wolves gonna pounce. Now he's sitting over there now. You know, the tune is different. And yeah. We see what it is, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, man. And smash that like button, man. Hit that subscribe button.
First thing is, he said that he was coming on there to do the Dasha 100 entertainment business, right?
Right.
Okay, that was debunked because the owner said that's not true.
But the owner, whoever it says, said he was supposed to come with him. So, of course, he had...
Listen to him now, right? Luce Cannon is all for what Mozzie is saying, the owner. Now this nigga locked up. The owner ain't rapping for him at all. The owner ain't rapping for this nigga at all. Owner like, man, I ain't got it. Yeah. Whatever you got going on with Luce Cannon and Jreed, that's between you and Luce Cannon. Boy, I tell you. Got sticky. Got straight sticky.
So the guy, the owner, like person, like secretary, said, okay, I'm gonna call a couple of guys to come with us. So when that guy probably called Jreed, and when Jreed was supposed to come up there, he told Jreed,
this nigga's a liar,
it's
boy.
canceled. Don't come.
This nigga's a liar.
If the nigga, he said he hears from him at 6 o'clock, asked him where he's at.
This nigga's a liar.
Doing. He said, I'm on my way to No Jumper. I'm still coming. Bro, like...
So you mean to tell me this dude ain't asked nothing about no spreadsheet?
What spreadsheet?
This is what he said. He came there to talk to y'all about the spreadsheet.
Why the fuck would he have a spreadsheet when he don't have nothing to do with the business? The contract been signed for over 6 weeks.
Okay.
What is he talking about?
Okay. Well, this is what he's saying. So we gonna see.
That's a lie. Listen. What spreadsheets is he talking about? What can he prove?
We gonna see what he can prove because he's saying that.
Let him send us the spreadsheets. Let him plaster the spreadsheets that he's supposed to be sending us.
Okay, well, we gonna see. Like, listen, because y'all denying everything about the man, what he's saying he was there for.
That we just telling the truth that he's a liar. There's nothing to deny. He just straight lied to y'all. Like, he do not work for Dosh. How can he produce spreadsheets? He's not the owner.
Okay.
First, they said the dude was a pastor. Where'd that go? That mysteriously disappeared, right? Listen, they asked him on the interview, is he a pastor? That nigga couldn't lie. He said, no, he just does things in his community. He tried to clean it up, bro.
And I understand what you're saying there.
Listen, is this the iPhone?
Nah, mine ain't no iPhone.
Okay, listen, if it was an iPhone, I'll show you something.
Not at all.
You will understand.
Not at all.
Okay, yeah, this is a lie.
Okay. So you saying the man is lying about why he came there. He wasn't supposed to be coming there. And he already knew he shouldn't be there. And he wasn't talking about no spreadsheet.
No. Well, did you see the man pull out a phone showing us a spreadsheet?
No, I didn't see that.
Okay, so where was he supposed to show us the spreadsheet at?
I gotta ask him that.
But this is the type of questions that y'all crucifying us.
Now I gotta ask. Listen, that's why I'm hoping he sees the show and he calls in so that I can ask him that.
Okay, so I understand that. So the next thing is, it's like, what are text messages? They sent you the address. Just post that. Don't post nothing else. We'll believe everything that you said if you just post these text messages.
Lying Luce Cannon.
Okay.
Okay. The third thing is, let me post paycheck or a bank statement showing that I work for Dash, that I got a payment for them. Can he post that?
We gonna see, you know.
Okay, these are the questions that people should ask before they get on somebody's bandwagon and feeling sorry.
I ain't feeling. Listen, I ain't getting on nobody bandwagon. I'm seeing what I seen. You talking about for me? I don't know. We talking about any other channel.
I'm not talking about you.
Okay.
I'm talking about for the world to understand the best commercial in this world is to put on tears when we're watching movies and they get in that acting and then they start crying. That gets you. You get what I'm saying? It makes you feel different. So he ran that play on y'all.
Nah, I can't say he ran a play on me until he doesn't produce something. Now, if he produces something, which this week we're gonna see the response because Wack done went up there and talked. We got to see what the response is gonna be because he came out and made his story on Rick Rock TV, right? Compton Rick Rock joint, and he made the story from once he seen everybody saying that. He just came up there unannounced. He didn't know nobody. So yes, he made his story and put it out there that way, right? And now that Wack went on the show talking the way he talked, we gonna see if he comes back and justifies why Wack is lying or what is going on.
Okay, so if you were smart and you got people watching, right? When you get a YouTube channel, start your YouTube channel, you just need a Gmail, right? Start your YouTube channel and put the evidence on there and get a bunch of people to come in.
Listen to him. Listen to Luce.
Now you in the game.
Listen to Luce. Man, smash that like button. Listen to it. Listen, man. Luce, it was easy to get loose. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was easy because he ain't got no damn common sense. Dude ain't got no common sense, man. Yeah, Luce ain't got no damn common sense, man. Luce ain't got no common sense, man. Yeah. Yeah, he ain't got no common sense, man.
Yeah, but you got to think about this, Luce. Like, we got to be honest. Y'all are living by a code out there, right? So he might not want to put himself out there like that because y'all are giving him the notion that if he goes out there and sues or does this, he's going to be looking like the police and he's supposed to be an active gang member. So we're going to see.
So, okay, listen. You forget all that, right? Just to the people that you just did an interview and you vouching and you saying all this other stuff for the credibility to actually be good on your side is to prove me and Wack is a liar.
And Wack just made the statement that he made. See, I don't know if Jreed seen Wack when he came on my show and did the interview and said what he said. I don't know if he's seen that, right? But if he hears this and then he's seen the video with no jumper, we're gonna see he's gonna have to respond.
Interview is everywhere right now.
Yeah, he's gonna have to respond. That's why I'm saying you're saying what you're saying now, but I'm guarantee you because Rick Rock went on there today and said, come on back to the show or produce this, produce that. He's not taking no sides in the situation, right? So he's gonna have to answer to this. So that's what you're saying. You saying what you saying. We heard what he said, and we seen the video though. So we seen the video now.
So think about this, right? Rick Rock said that, right? Wouldn't you, Rick Rock could have said, I seen some evidence, and I'm gonna have Jreed look at it. That's the great pitch. So people could come and view your shit again. You get what I'm saying? That's the great pitch right there. If someone could actually say that. So you telling me you go do an interview and you don't produce it or show him after the interview or before the interview to make it credible?
You saying this now, but Luce, I don't know why that man.
I said it before that. I said it before anything.
I can't speak for why that man went about it the way he did. But what I'm saying is he responded off of people saying that this didn't happen this way. Now that Wack went on there and said what he said, because nobody said nothing between you, because you didn't elaborate the way Wack did. So Wack elaborated more when he went on No Jumper and he talked on my show, right? So now that it's out there from No Jumper, because his platform is bigger than mine, he's going to have to respond. So I can't denounce or go against that he doesn't have something until we see when he responds.
Okay, well, tomorrow at 8 a.m. is what is it? 11 o'clock a.m. on your side. They're gonna go to my channel, and you're gonna see another response, another one where I break down everything. Since we saying that we trying to bait him to prove some shit. And I'm begging him to prove it.
And that's what we want to see. You know, the people, the world wants to see this.
Yeah, so at Sharice Mills on YouTube, just go there and you're going to see my response.
Okay. And listen, I'm going to check it out tomorrow. And what time you going to drop it?
It drops every morning at 8 a.m. West Coast time. So it's 11 o'clock your time.
All right. And when I'm going to be looking for it, and I'm sure that he's going to see that. And I'm sure he's going to be.
He subscribed.
Okay. Well, we're going to be looking for that. Most definitely.
Of course. So let me see. You got WhatsApp, right?
Nah, I don't got WhatsApp. Well, I got what you mean? What's the WhatsApp? I ain't got WhatsApp.
No, because I want to show you something. So you gonna get on here and you gonna be like, God damn, this nigga just lied. I got some evidence right now.
Man, you can text it to me or send it to my email. What do you mean?
I don't want to send it to you. I just want to show you.
Come on, man. Come on. You got to send it to me so we can show the people.
No, see, that's the thing. I want to just show you, so you're gonna be like, okay, you can report on it. You get what I'm saying? Because you always peel back layers. Always.
You don't want to speak on it?
No, because at the end of the day, it's like, what's the point of speaking on something where we have all control? Now it's in his hands. The burden of proof is on him now.
Well, I'm sure he wasn't getting on there just saying nothing for nothing, bro. So we gonna see.
Was, bro. Listen, he came. He already lied 3 times. You already know if somebody's telling you, the owner of the network, saying, I don't know why he showed up. I don't know what was going on. He can't speak for nothing for Dash. Why would he be saying that and then telling the world, hey, I was coming to show them a spreadsheet?
He definitely said he was coming to show the spreadsheet, and the guy did say that he was supposed to come with him. But the one guy said that he wouldn't have no parts of it. He did say that, but we gonna see what his response is. You telling me about why he didn't do this and why he didn't do that. But trust and believe, I know this brother didn't come out with that information not to respond to what Wack 100 just said. So we got to see what he says.
Yeah, well, we definitely got to see. So I'm waiting, just like you waited.
Hit that like button, man. You in the building, man. Smash that like button. Hit that subscribe button, man. And, share this live, man. Y'all already know, man. We going all the way in. And I appreciate all y'all, man. I told y'all we going to get to it for sure. You know what I mean? Straight up. Hit that like button, man. Hit that subscribe button, man. Straight up. Share this live, man.
So, here we go. So, Jreed, you got 24 to 48 hours to produce the shit.
And somebody going to tell him, trust me.
Yeah, somebody going to tell him, but at the end of the day, it's like, bro, like, you want me to call the nigga myself? Shit.
You going to call him right now? Call him then. Call him, you know what I mean? I got time.
I ain't going to antagonize the line that nigga like that, bro. I'm going to let that nigga prove it. The burden of proof is on him.
This nigga said the burden of proof is on him, like he's in the court of law.
We gonna wait on it, man. And listen,
this nigga said the burden of proof.
We appreciate you calling in, and we gonna check back on it, and hopefully he hit my channel and we can get it popping.
Yep, lock my number in. So when you do it, you don't have like an apology, but you can talk to me.
Man, I ain't apologizing to nobody. Get that out your head now.
Listen, you gonna come back and say, "Hey, Luce, you was absolutely right."
Niggas crazy.
We gonna see what the facts of his end says. We seen the video, so we taking it from the video. We heard your side of the story. I heard Wack's side of the story. Now I'm waiting on Jreed. Hopefully he get with me and we can get it out there from his side, from my show.
All right.
So
fine.
All right, y'all. That was Luce Cannon calling in. Luce Cannon called in. He gave his accounts of the story, and he says Jreed is lying, but we all seen the video, and we know what we seen. He can't spin the narrative on us. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to wait and see what Jreed says, and if you know Jreed, tell him to reach out to me, SBGBTV. He can email me, sbgbtv@gmail.com.
Smash that like button, man. You in the building, hit that like button, man, for sure. SBGBTV live call-in show. What's poppin', Mel G?
Hey, what's up, Greasy? It's just funny to me how you control the narrative, and they so stupid. They don't even realize what's going on. Like, you done got so much information out this, man. It probably would have taken somebody else months to get in one conversation.
Oh, yeah. That's how I got him in Wack.
He's an idiot. I'm just listening like, oh my, he's answering every DZ question. He ain't even like trying to protest it or nothing. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Like, he ain't telling you
everything.
And then I'm like, damn, you might as well tell me your social. Like,
answered everything.
I'm like, yo, shut up, man. Like, shut up, man. Shut up, man. I'm like, this nigga retarded. Yeah, you can't help.
Yeah. He ain't no way around what he did there. He told everything. Him and Wack, they told everything.
Everything. You should have been a prosecutor or something. I'm like, oh, this nigga, they close the gate. This nigga retarded.
Yeah, the nigga's fried chicken, man.
I'm back in the chat, dude.
All right, bro. Appreciate you calling in.
Yeah.
Yo, man. Let's get the likes up, man. If you in the building, man, smash that like button, man. Let's get the likes up. Where y'all at, man? So this thing can travel around, man. Don't be selfish. Hit that like button. You know I appreciate all of y'all. Facts. Yeah. And that there was Luce Cannon. That was the interview with Luce Cannon there, right? And y'all hear it, man. We went all the way in, man. Y'all hear your boy DZ, man, going hard in the paint. Facts. They never can spin anything with me, man. At all, right? Never. And one of Luce Cannon's old boys called in, right? And he was talking about Luce. I'm gonna let y'all hear this one too. Yeah, hit that subscribe button, man. Smash the like button.
SBGBTV, state your name, where you calling in from.
Yo, this is King Chosen calling in from Cali.
What's going on, my guy?
Yeah, man. I've been knowing Luce Cannon for about 20 years, man. And yeah, I got receipts and insights, man. He set me up and had somebody attack me, and I ended up having brain damage, man. I had to have brain surgery. I had 2 seizures. I was in a coma, and we was like brothers at one time. And I seen the stuff about Jreed, man, and I just feel like I gotta go public. The dude ain't none that he say he is, man.
Let us know, bro. You can talk about it right now. Anything you want to talk about, guy?
Yeah, man. We caught a case back in like 2006. Like I just saw him today, talking about he exposing his brother. First of all, his brother is his twin brother. Luce ain't no 30 nothing. He's 42. We grew up together, man, and in Fontana. You know, I don't know him from being in Cali. I'm from Cali. I'm from LA. I don't gang bang. I've been in music. I met him on some music. And when I met him, he was more so lying about him being the real Luce Cannon. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But he had me fooled for a long time because he had a lot of people, record execs, and everybody pretty much fooled at the time, man. But the dude is an imposter, man. He really is. Like I said, I thought he was a brother of mine. I got videos. You know, we even caught a case one time. And while we was in the holding cell, he was screaming out, "I'm willing to cooperate with the DA." So the nigga definitely is a snitch. He's a police. If his brother's locked up, I'm thinking he snitched on him because he went on street TV. But the dude is a character, man. I'm a man of God, and I believe in retribution. I believe that vengeance is mine, said the Lord. So I never really had nothing on him. I just stayed away from him. You know what I mean?
Right.
After we caught our case, and he was trying to snitch on his own brother and trying to get me to go along with it, I jumped off, man. I took all 19 charges on the case. You know what I'm saying? And they ended up giving me whatever they gave me, and I got on just to get off the case with the brother. After I got out, I thought I could still deal with him as far as like music and stuff like that. And I was there, man, when he was with Gigi, and I didn't know he was beating on her, man. I remember one time they was in a room, and I heard something, you know what I mean? And by the time I got in the room, he said that she had fell and bumped her head, bro. And but the dude is bad news. I call him Lucifer. You know what I'm saying? I called him. I asked him why he set me up. Now, he himself didn't hit me, but he had some girls there, and old boy was trying to human traffic the girl that I left there under his care while Gigi was there. They were supposed to be going to get their hair done and nails done at Gigi's salon. And by the time I come back, he like, "Yeah, man, your hoes, they chose up." And I'm like, "Man, what are you talking about?" So when I get to the house or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Old girl was like, "Hey, man, can I talk to you?" And I was like, "Yeah, no problem." And she was like, "Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but one of the dudes over there was telling me if I don't sell my body or hoe up for him, then he was going to cut my throat." And I was like, "Yeah? Well, you mean right here, right now? Is this what you know what I'm saying?" And she was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Nah, I can't believe that." I said, "Well, do you want to leave?" And she was like, "Yeah." And now she had 2 sons back in Seattle. She was just trying to get home, man. And by the time I got in the house, and I was like, "Man, I wish Cannon would have told his homies about me, man. I don't play all that funny stuff." You know what I'm saying? Got her stuff and got back outside. Old boy was outside, and he was like, "Yeah, man, you need to quit all that pillow talking." Now, mind you, I've been at the house for maybe 3 or 4 days. Now, me and this dude done lived together in the same house since like 2006. He ain't no gangster. He ain't no, you know what I'm saying? He was living off of a crippled girl when I met him, taking her disability check and all that up in him or his spirit. You know what I'm saying? So he ain't never really been he was always a cornball, and really he stole all of my swag and all of my stuff because I pulled up, you know what I'm saying, paid and everything, and just trying to do my thing. So long story short, man, by the time I got outside, old boy was like, "Man, you need to quit all that pillow talking." And I was like, "Man, look, man, I don't know you. I wasn't introduced to you. You know what I'm saying? You're here at my people's house or whatever." And old girl said that y'all was gonna cut her throat if she didn't hoe up. And then Luce was like, oh, she lying. So I was like, "Young lady, won't you just get out and tell everybody what you just told me?" And she was like, yeah, old boy right there, pointing to the dude, told me that if I didn't hoe up for him, he was gonna cut my throat. And while she said that, bro, I'm looking at her, and old boy just dope fiend me from the back. And I don't know if he hit me with something or whatever, but I was dazed. And, you know, I've been fighting all my life, man, so I know my legs was gone. But my whole head was ringing, and I knew I was hurt. You know what I'm saying? So I turned on him, and I was like, man, you hit like a bitch. You know what I'm saying? I tried to square up with him, and I was in some flip-flops because we was right there in the house in Corona, and we was all just chilling. So I was like, man, you hit like a bitch or whatever. And I turned on him, and we tried to square off again. But I was still dazed, still confused. And when I swung on him, man, the nigga pulled my hoodie over my head, and he hit me in the jaw, and he split my lip at the same time. And from there, I had like one of my peoples with me, man. And I was like, man, come on, man, we got to get up out of here. And I was able to get me, him, and old girl up out of there and get her to safety, man. But it took me a few weeks, and I was just like dazed, and I was like wobbling. And so my brother was like, man, you know, you need to go to the hospital, man, check on your head. And I was like, man, you know, I'm thinking it's a concussion. I play football. No, I'm thinking it's a concussion. So I'm like, I don't know, man. And so when I finally went to the doctor, man, you know, they rushed me to the ICU. I had to have emergency brain surgery. And I ended up having my brain was smushed in, and they were draining my blood out my brain. And when I woke up the next day, man, I had a seizure. You know what I'm saying? Woke up the next day, and I had another seizure, and I went into a coma. So, you know, yeah, dude is a character, man. You know, I wasn't gonna say nothing, but I'm seeing he's still out here damaging people. He's still out here lying. He's still out here manipulating. You get what I'm saying? And he needs to be stopped, man. I grew up in LA on the West Side. I don't know him from the West Side. I don't know him from nowhere down Crenshaw. Now he was running with Big U as Big U's muscle. And his crash test dummy, really not even his muscle. And so, you know, because I think Big U never put him out on any platform for him to do his music, he ended up turning on you. You get what I'm saying? And trying to throw him under the bus. Right. And so now, because he is 42 and pretty much washed up, he's doing whatever he can do to get famous, man, and get on, man. And this dude needs to be stopped.
Right. Damn. And listen, if you can email me some of the stuff that you saying, any pictures or anything that you got with him.
Yeah, I got a lot. Like I said, man, I've been knowing the dude for almost 20 years, man. We call cases together. Me and his brother's really tight. Jermaine is really the solid one out the two. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how he got Jermaine to recant on his story. Maybe because he got Jermaine arrested. Because I know for sure he working with the feds. I know for sure he working with the police. You know what I'm saying? That's how he's able to get away with so much. You get what I'm saying? I was right there standing next to him when he said I'm willing to cooperate with the DA when we was in the holding tank. So I ain't scared of the dude. You know what I'm saying? His mama love me. You know, his sisters love me. You know what I'm saying? His family love me. You know, I done made Christmas happen. I done made Thanksgiving happen at certain times. You know what I'm saying? For the family, I done been there. We done slept in the car. I done got up in Victorville and went out and cut hair just for us to eat McDoubles when there was $1. You get what I'm saying? We done really trapped it out together. So if you can take somebody that you consider your brother, where you used to sleep in the same room, head and foot, and set him up like he set me up, you know what I'm saying? He's not to be trusted around nobody, man. You know, he went behind my back to try to get at one of my exes after he had already set me up, and she called me and she let me know what was up. You know what I'm saying? And even on the little spoof I seen he put up on the little thing when him and what's her name, Sharice, his wife, when he was like acting like he was in Belize, because my people from Belize, and he was like, oh yeah, I got head trauma on his little show. That was all behind me, bro, and I don't think it was funny. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, my people told me to stand down because if anything happened to him, they want me to be implicated. But I'm not on no violence, man. I just want the dude to be exposed for who he really is, and I got receipts on it.
Right. So, I mean, listen, man, you got my email, my number. My email is sbgbtv@gmail.com. You can send me an email. And let me know whatever you got, my guy, and we gonna put him out there, like, cause I'm not stopping.
Yeah, well, like I said, man, I seen your platform. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't gonna say nothing, man. And something about you rang true like a real dude like me. You get what I'm saying? And I ain't into no clout chasing, man. I ain't out here for no clout chasing. You know, when I was in a coma, man, I went up to heaven's door, and I heard a lot of people laughing, and everybody was all white and everything. And when the door opened up, I saw some clothes on the hanger come out, and I was like, "Are those for me?" And God was like, "Yeah, but you can't have me yet." And the door slammed, and I woke up. So I ain't scared of nothing. I know where I'm going when I leave this place, man. And any demon I got to stand up against, anybody I got to stand up against in the name of righteousness, man, I'll do it. My name is King Chosen. Instagram is King_Chosen1000. You know what I'm saying? And I'm standing, and I'm his arch enemy. This dude would hate for me to go public. He would hate for my story to get out because it's going to expose everything about this dude. But I ain't scared of Luce. He ain't never put his hands on me, and he can't. He always get other people to do his bidding, and he always picking on older people or people that are injured. I could tell you stories, man. He used to push people off their bikes while we was driving. The nigga pick on all the people at the basketball court when I fight everybody at the basketball court. All the young, anybody that's not affiliated, non-bagging, man. You see, he never really run into no real reputable dudes.
Right.
He never really want to square up with no real reputable dudes, and if he do, he gonna have one of his homies try to tee off on him or something. You get what I'm saying? He's a real coward, man, and he really ain't about it like that, like he claiming to be. He's a liar and he's a manipulator. Like I said, only thing I call him is Hitler and Lucifer, but he's a real devious dude. You understand? Real devious dude.
Right. I can tell, bro. You know what I mean? Listen, let us know. Anything else, you can keep rocking.
Yeah, I could go on and on, man. Like I said, I got 20 years worth of history with this dude. You know what I mean? I know his character in and out. You know, he's not to be trusted. Anybody he can slide, anybody he can get over on, he don't get over on them. And he is working with the feds and the police, man. That's why nothing ever happens to him. But I don't care about the feds. I don't care about the police. And the feds and the police know about me, and they don't bother me because I'm a Moorish American. You get what I'm saying? I know the law. So I'm like his worst nightmare right now because I'm the truth walking. You know what I mean? My name been chosen. I'm chosen of the Most High, and I fear no man. You get what I'm saying? And I was gonna stay silent, but I feel like people really need to know about this dude, man.
Right. Yeah, we exposing him and Wack. So
yeah, I don't know too much about Wack. I used to see Wack working out at Black Diamond back in the day. You know what I'm saying? But I know him. You know what I'm saying? I know what he's about. And I've been in enough circles and enough situations with him to know that he ain't about shit. He abandoned all his kids. He abandoned his kids with Nikki. He abandoned his first baby mama. You know what I'm saying? He abandoned Gigi. You know what I'm saying? I guess Sharice is just all in the clouds with it because, you know what I'm saying, for her to be an Islander girl, she really is fucking with the wrong type of dude because we stand for way more than that, than what he represented.
Solid, man. Yeah. Listen, tell us whatever, man. We want to hear it.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to send you the information, man. And then, you know what I'm saying, whenever you want me to tap in, I'll tap back in with you, man, and just give you a line on it because the dude really is a charlatan, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's down to fight. He's really down to sucker punches. You can see. That's all he's good for is the dope fiend. He's not going to give you no head up, square up, nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Him and his brother used to fight like cats and dogs. Me and his brother got real tight because we were really about the business. Any type of plays or moves was really me and his brother. Then he just kind of ate off of what the fuck we was doing. You get what I'm saying? So he's real jealous of his brother. He was jealous of our relationship. You know what I mean? He even made us square off one time and got into it. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I'm family. You know, his mom calls me son. You get what I'm saying? She left me in charge of the house in Fontana off of Almeria and Baseline when we was like 26 years old. We was in our 20s, you know what I'm saying? And we had a lot of fun. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? And the brother really can come across as a cool brother, but until you get really intricate with him or he feel like you trying to overstep him or outshine him, he gonna get you out the way. Yeah. So yeah, man, I'm gonna tap in with your email. I'm gonna send you some you know what I'm saying, all that footage. Man, I got all the way going back to when he did the Pimp C. I'm the one that put him on the Pimp C song. Got my Dickies on.
Okay.
And me and him is in that video. My boy Jolly, rest in peace, was a former member of UGK. You know what I'm saying? I've been in the industry for 20 years. You know, I'm the one that hooked him up with Buckwheat to get that Bring California Back track with him and Nipsey. You know what I mean? They call me the industry insider. But like I said, man, I'm not here for clout. I'm not here for nothing like that. I'm just want to stop a demon dead in his tracks and expose him to the world.
Right. And listen, it's about to go down with Luce. I'm gonna tell you that now, bro. It's about to go down.
You can't escape it, man, because there's too many situations like this where he can set people up, and you know he really robbed my people, man. They on his head. So like I said, my people told me not to say nothing because they know the hammer gonna drop on him real soon. But I don't fear none of that, man, because I know, like I said, I'm not about violence. I'm not about none of that. I'm a civilian. So can't none of them hood politics bother me. You get what I'm saying? None of that. You know what I'm saying? I made a report about me being attacked and all of that, bro. I don't care about none of that. You know what I'm saying? When I do my dirt, I definitely don't be telling on nobody, and I definitely just hold my shit. I took all 19 charges and I got on like a real man. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I took all 19, and I send the paperwork. You know what I'm saying? Just so I can get off the case with him, because he was trying to snitch on his brother.
Damn, you got info of him saying that he was snitching on his brother?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go pull the paperwork, man. You know what I'm saying? But I'll get it to you. You know what I'm saying? Just to make the content or whatever. Just to, you know what I'm saying? Help support what you doing, man. Because you seem like you doing it from a good place. You don't seem like you out here clout chasing like a lot of these other YouTubers and shit. Like you're really on his head because he's not a good dude. Right. And that's where I'm at, bro.
That's where we at with it, man. I can already see, you know, what type of dudes him and Wack is. So it's on.
Yeah, for sure. I appreciate it.
All right, man.
Thanks for your ear, bro.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for your platform.
Make sure you send it to me, bro.
I will, ASAP.
All right.
Yo, man, let's get the likes up, man. If you in the building and you just came in the building, man, smash that like button. Yeah. Y'all heard that, man. You know, I was one of Luce's ex-homies. You know what I mean? And Luce lined him up to get bust upside the head. And he was in the cell with him talking about I'll cooperate with the DA. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Y'all hear it. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you smash that subscribe button, man. Hit that like button, man. You know, listen, man, we running the content, man. We running the content, man. Facts. You know, hit that subscribe button, man. Smash that like button, man. Let's get the likes cracking. You in the building, man. It ain't gonna hurt you to hit that like button. You know, we greatly appreciate that of you. Yeah, send this thing around the algorithm. Hit that like button, man. Hit that subscribe button. Yeah. And I appreciate all of y'all. Big facts. Let me see here. Big facts. Big facts. Yeah. Let's play with Jreed. It's Jreed called in. SBGBTV. It's a live call-in show. State your name. Where you calling in from?
It's Turtle Soup from Atlanta. Peace to you, King.
What's going on, my guy? How you doing?
Yeah, I got Jreed on the line. I wanted to bring him in just to have a discussion with you and just address a few things with you, if you don't mind.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, I'm bringing him in right now. I know you don't do three-way calls, but I know you make exception for me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Jreed, how you doing, man? This is my good brother right now from SBGBTV, man. I made a promise to everybody to bring you aboard and just to be able just to have a chat with my brother, man. Y'all go ahead and take the show.
What's going on, Jreed?
All right, now salute to you, brother. I just want to say salute to you. I appreciate the work you're doing. You know what I mean? I'm looking at it from the distance, but I stay tuned in.
Okay, yeah. Listen, we holding it down.
We know that the situation was tragic, so we making sure that they don't forget that Mars is still going through it. And you know, we see that they want to make you look a certain way, but as I tell the people, no matter what you went through in your past, that ain't got nothing to do with happening outside of no jumper.
That part, nah, not at all. You know, not only that, you know, and to be 100% honest with you, I'm glad they brought it up, because it's an educational aspect, you know, from this too. You know what I mean? You know, it's a tragedy that happened, you know what I mean? And I hate that happened in my life, but it's also a learning experience. I grew from it, and I came out here and, you know, made myself a better person. You know what I mean? So, you know, bringing up that doesn't harm me. It's not nobody that's around me and I deal with that don't know my situation. So it was not a big thing to me. You know what I mean? I did my time. I walked the main line. I didn't tell on nobody. I didn't PC up. And, you know, people read the paperwork and they understood what was going on. You know, we got a terrible judicial system. And I just happened to get caught up in one of the worst counties up in LA, you know, up in California, which is San Bernardino County. So, you know, not to throw no shade on San Bernardino County, but everybody know that system out there. You know, I didn't know, but I learned out real quick. And, you know, you can try to smut the name, but that ain't gonna do no good. They ain't gonna do nothing but let a brother shine, you know. So, like I said, that ain't got nothing to do with what happened at No Jumper. So we just go ahead and X that out.
And I wanted to say though, right, being as though that they did that and they wanted to contact people that was from around your way to get people to come at you, I'm telling them, like, that make y'all look like y'all are trying to coerce people to go at them, and this is an ongoing investigation. Y'all look bad.
Let me tell you something. One thing you can't do is lie on me. And, you know, and I see the tricks of the trade. You know how, you know, the YouTube world do it, you know, so everybody got their little stunts. But, you know, we not going to slander the names. We not going to, you know, just make up lies, because you got to have more stories than that. You know what I mean? And I'm not here to offend nobody. I don't want to offend nobody. If somebody's offended, my heart goes out to you. But, you know, I'm not the type of person that's going to sit here and apologize for something that I know I didn't do. You know what I mean? For the young lady that claimed and said that, man, that ain't never happened. You know what I mean? I don't even know how they mustered that little lie up. And I don't do no disrespecting to the dead. So that female that she was talking about, she rest in peace. So, you know, she can't defend that. You know what I mean? So I ain't gonna sit here and talk about that, but, you know, that ain't never happened. Okay. You know what I mean? I know some people, but that person, man, we talking about 9 years old. I'm 50 years old. I don't even know how old that lady is nowadays. That's smart. You ain't playing those games though these days. I do too much work in the community for that.
And they want to make it look like that they never contacted you to come up there. And we all know that you didn't come up there for no reason. So them saying that it wasn't no contract, we know it was a lie, bro.
Yeah, you know, sometimes when people talk, you know, words get mixed up. Like, you know, like I said from the beginning, I never went up there and tried to go close out no deal for nobody. I wasn't there for that. I'm only there for a year. You know, so when I was called to go down here and hear what the person had to say. I wasn't calling out there to make no deals. Hopefully, I was just going to make the situation better. But, you know, it's only so much I can talk about that just from the legal standpoint. Right. You know what I mean? If people think that, you know, I made up and everything is cool, it's never that. It's never cool. I'm just not into the violence. I'm just not into the back and forth. I'm there to do business. So we're going to handle business like it's supposed to be handled as business.
Right. This was a business situation, and the way that it went left, period. So it got to stay like that. When they try to act like, you know, Mars and you are supposed to stay on a street type turn with the situation, nah, this was in the street situation. So y'all can't try to make it turn into a street situation when it wasn't nothing to do with the streets. And we all seen it. So them trying to spin the narrative, I didn't allow them to spin the narrative, no way.
And, you know, I appreciate that because, you know, like we all of age, man. You know, I've been through stuff. You know, you've been through stuff. There's no point of me glorifying nothing that didn't kill a lot of our black men and black women, bro. And innocent people at that. That's not how I even approach things. I'm a college graduate. I just graduated college in November. You know what I mean? So I don't even approach people like that. That's not how I converse. So that's what throws it off. And anybody that knows me, know I don't even play like that. Now, if I'm amongst my people and we chit-chatting and we talking and we shooting the shit or something, that's something totally different. But other than that, there ain't no gang ties. Ain't nothing for me to be hanging out on the street. Nobody do that. Not somebody like me. You know, much respect to those that do it, but that's not me.
Right. And for them to want to, you know, try to make you look a certain way when they know they was wrong. They're trying to justify whatever you went through to saying that's the reason that this happened. And we all know it didn't go because of that.
Well, that's fine too. There's a such thing as a hate crime too.
Right.
So, you know, whatever narrative they want to spin, whatever one you want to make you feel tough, just make sure you stick with that.
Right. And this is what I've been saying to him. I said literally, and I've been saying this on my show, I'm like, by y'all intimidating Jreed to this level, all y'all doing is making sure that they stand ground on going through with the situation.
Look, man, I only got 2 eyes, but you better believe it's more people looking at me.
Right.
And you know, you gotta, you know, and that's what the sad thing is, you know, when, you know, to no shade to anybody that's in the YouTube world, but when you promoting this type of negativity and you make it seem like this is the thing to do, man, you can't justify nothing when you did something bad and then try to cover it up with something else. That ain't how it works. You deal with the situation that's at hand right now. I dealt with my situation almost 20 years ago. You see what I'm saying? Stood tall on the situation. You can't, you know, y'all did something that was right now. Let's deal with that. I could deal with the situation about my past. You know what I mean? And everybody act like they ain't got a past. No one is exempt from having bad luck, bro. I had one charge. I've been to prison one time. I ain't never going back. Ain't been back since. And ain't gonna happen. Haven't caught a charge. Ain't catching no charges. So, you know what I mean? That's fine. You know, a lot of times people try to corrupt those that do positivity up in the neighborhood.
But the one thing I wanted to say to you, though, Jreed, why did you continue to get on the phone with Luce knowing that these dudes record things and chop them up, man?
Well, you know, to honestly tell you the truth, it was third-party calls that was getting hold of me.
Okay.
You know, people that I trusted and thought they didn't have no affiliation with certain situations. But, you know, in this YouTube world, that's what I guess, you know, that's what it's about. Getting people on phone calls, recording calls, putting it out, doctoring them up. You know, I can't win against that. So that's why you didn't really hear me comment on certain things. You know, and to make it fair, I'm going to say it honestly, I don't have no animosity towards nobody, bro. You know what I mean? As long as I'm alive, I'm good. Now, there's laws of the land. So when people do stuff that the laws of the land don't like, you know, everybody got to pay for it. You got to pay for it. You on your own path. You know what I mean? So I don't have no ill wills. I'm not here to hurt. I'm not out to hurt nobody, bro. You know what I mean? I've never been that way. I don't get justification for that. So when you did hear me say that, yeah, that's what I said. I ain't gonna hold that back. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna say that, you know, but I didn't know nobody was on the phone either.
Yeah, see that's their game. And, you know, that's why I would never talk to them off of the air so that they don't have that ability. The only way I talk to them is on air. So I want everybody to hear the same conversation. And, you know, I try to say this, and I've been saying this ahead of time, that anybody that is dealing with them should make sure that they don't have conversations with them out like that, because that's their objective, to befriend you and then, you know, talk crazy about you. All right, somebody sent me a super chat. They said, ask him about the lawsuit and Marciano, has he even checked on him?
If you don't want to answer that, you don't have to. But somebody in the chat said,
well, you know, just in reference, you know, because Jreed is a very respectful dude, and he don't really want to speak on situation. But since I'm very close to Mars, you know, but both Jreed and Mars have a lawsuit case going against these individuals for them thinking they slithered through the cracks, but it's not happening. There are lawyers involved, and there's also on Mars' side, Mars' family has very high-end individuals in the law field. One of his cousins is in the federal side, and another cousin is a detective in the LA district. So at the end of the day, these individuals who think that they got away from this, they're going to have a very serious example set out of them. And we're going to make sure there's an example set out of individuals like this that believe that internet banking and all of this limelight is what we try to teach our youth.
okay. And we appreciate you, clearing that up. So, the person that sent the super chat, we appreciate that. And I hope you got the message of what he's saying, that there's an investigation going on. They're going civil, they're going criminal, and there's some heavy people looking into the situation. So it's not just going to go away like that.
And just to be fair, I'm not a person that, like to see nobody in trouble. You know what I mean? I don't wish that on nobody. But, you have to, as adults, we got to learn how to conduct ourselves. You know what I mean? Who sits up in here and, and parades about, people getting beat on and pistol whipped and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I look for our people to be somebody we could go to in need of help. I don't feel like that. You know what I mean? I feel like, people just go for what's in the trending. Right. And, it's a crime being committed. If it was your family member or something like that, you guys wouldn't like it either. You know what I mean? So out of respect, for my kids and, my family members, my mother, things like that, I do it for them. You know what I mean? That's the only thing I ever wanted to do was get them out the ghetto. You know what I mean? So somebody trying to stop me from doing that, I don't look at it too brightly.
And them bragging about this on major platforms like Adam22, Vlad TV, Wack, going on these different platforms bragging about it. And we all seen the situation with Luce in a strap in his hand and them robbing and stripping. It's like they did something that was criminal and then bragged about it as if they can't be held accountable. That's what's really like making the people like, yo, these dudes got to be working with the police at the same time. But I keep telling everybody this situation is just not going away.
Well, I don't know how to look at it, but I know if I had did something like that and me and my buddies was on videotape like that, I don't think we'd be on the streets this long, that's for sure.
Right.
That's just me. I don't know how you call it, but I don't know how many people get away with that one.
If I could chime in with you gentlemen, I mean, it's ludicrous for individuals to have such a boisterous way of presenting themselves with the social media and don't think there's no repercussions behind it. And at the end of the day, whatever allegations about them maybe working with the law, it's a strong allegation to reason from. But at the same time, when you're really looking at the lens from the out end, they did this to themselves. And because of their bragging and their boisterous demeanors and their narcissistic demeanors, and as I can say, men who don't think that they should come to some shame and reap what they sow, these individuals put their own rear end out there to be bit off. Had they got out of that lens for a minute, like real G's, because real G's move in silence. Ain't nobody gonna commit some stuff and have dates and go out bragging about it unless they either working with the law or is it they just some blind idiots.
Right.
Well, sometimes people just think, things can't happen to them. We all think like that sometimes. You know what I mean? Some people just think maybe they got enough money to get away with it. I've been in the court system to where if you don't have no money, you sure will get booked. And if you do got some money, you might could get out of it. I don't know how it go.
All right, I got another super chat, right? And he asks ask him if Dash is a fake network scam. What do you think about Dash?
Well, I don't want to comment on Dash, okay, but
I got you.
Just I don't know how that works.
Okay. Well, we gonna hear about that when it comes out in the rents, people. They don't want to comment on that, and I respect that, but we know it gotta be something fishy. So We just gonna leave it at that.
I never, like I said, I was only there to help out Travis. Okay. You see what I'm saying? So how much knowledge I have of Dosh is only the knowledge I got from Travis. You see what I'm saying? And me being the person that I am, was just trying to help somebody else out. You know what I mean? As well, I'm in the world of business, so of course I'm looking for my business opportunity. As you make these connections, of course you want to get your portfolio. You want to be able to walk in certain doors and say, hey, I did this, I met with this. That's what the entertainment business is. So, them being a fake station, I don't know what's up. I don't know what's up with that.
Okay.
Go online and try to subscribe and see what happens.
Oh.
You know what saddens me the most, though, gentlemen, is that you try to help somebody, Marsh tried to help you, and the very individuals, the assailants, are there to tear down their brethren. This whole situation had nothing to do with no gang banging, no manipulation, nothing. This was some old egotistical, narcissistic power trip from Wack and his crew. And this ignorance is the very thing that symbolizes the genocide that we have against our people. This is the sad thing that we must get away from and stop hating one another and start learning how to work together and unify and lift up one another.
That's correct.
Smash that like button, man. You in the building, man. You just got in the building.
Laugh about my
hit that like button.
But I know a lot of brothers, whether they be convicted of it or not, got the same situations going on, whether they did it or not. So whether they want to show it or talk about it, like I said, it's unfortunate. I had to learn the hard way. But I was educated, and I could understand why a lot of people are offended, especially, a lot of us, from our race, our race, we the one of the people that do the black women the most bad, So our family members, a lot of women then grew up in households and then been raised by, their family members and all like that. So I'm just getting educated to it like that. So I understand that stigma, but I have never, and I would never harm another black individual or, a woman in that sense, with my knowledge, it just doesn't happen like that, So, for those, I've seen, the people shift a little bit once the charges came out, like I said, but I can't steer away from that. All I could do is educate those. And that's what I'm out here doing. Like I try to tell people, you go out here in these clubs and you popping bottles and kicking and you want to take the female home. That ain't it. You know what I mean? So my voice speaks loud. I really preach on that. And I pray for people that have sons and young daughters that they listen to what I'm saying. I'm not here to glorify anything. I'm just here to educate. And that's all I ever wanted to do. I just wanted to be in a position so I could educate so people don't have to go through the same
situation. Smash that like button, man. Let's get the likes up.
That subscribe button.
Go ahead. I was going to say that's good, man. Definitely, help other people learn from what you went through, and hopefully, they can make better decisions so that they don't put themselves in that situation.
And I just want to make a statement relative, because I worked with recidivism for about 12 years, to understand what individuals do when they serve their time. People always want to carry their past on their shoulder. But there's not one individual in this world right now that can say that one sin is greater than the other. We all have to understand what it is to be recidicized and being able to come from a place when you make a mistake and grow up and be a man and learn from your mistakes. That's called self-accountability. And when a man makes self-accountability, nobody should be trying to tear that individual down. If anybody should understand this very much greatness of what I'm saying is Wack. He been in the system. He understand where he comes from, and now he claims, quote unquote, he's out here trying to help elevate. But we see through the lens. But real brothers that need the recognition don't get it, because we have individuals tearing one another down. So when I used to see these brothers come from jail, I never judged them behind their past. I looked at them as men that need to be able to make a change so they can put on the right leadership and make an example out of where they came from and where they're going. Because God ain't worried about what the dirty monkeys you got on your back. God is worried about what you're doing today. And if we don't understand that, that's what our problem is with our people.
Yeah.
Well, it's the type of people we dealing with. Some we dealing with the good, and some people dealing with the bad. You know what I mean? It's up to other people to pick decisions. You know what I mean? If they want to go on that broad road and go with those that follow that broad road that everybody else doing, that's fine. I'm still be on that narrow path. It's hard, but I could get through it. I got through a lot worse.
Yeah, you got no choice,
Oh man, Once you stop doing that, you stop living.
Yeah, you got to keep going, man. And, you know, we definitely appreciate you, you know, chiming in on the situation. You know, it's prayers up for Mars. You know, we've been keeping it out there for Mars, not letting them change the narrative. And, you know, the people, I've been telling the people, I let the people know about the situation, that Mars is still going through it. And, you know, but we know we glad you called in and gave your take on what you could talk about and let the people know about what they was trying to say about you. But, you know, we wish, you know, you could have said something about the Dosh Network, but we got to take what we got on that one because we feel that Dosh Network ain't what it is. But we appreciate it, though, Jreed.
Not to just, I really don't know. To like, I haven't did my research on it like that to say, is it really not? I know Travis works, you know what I'm saying, and tries his best to get the shows out now. Or do they come out? I don't know. You know what I mean? I haven't subscribed.
Okay. Okay, you said you haven't subscribed. Okay.
I'm just being true.
Okay, and Turtle Soup.
Get it on my patience.
Hey, Turtle Soup. How is Mars coming along?
And man, Mars is pulling through so much better, man. Now he's finally communicating as he's need. So his cousin is gonna go there to him and get him on the phone because he's been asking endlessly about me. He said, and you know, I'm a very busy man, and the calls when it was coming through my way, I wasn't able to get to the phone in time. But he's making sure he take care of that for me now, so I can be able to give you regards on how much y'all been supporting and sending y'all prayers and love towards him. So I will be making sure I mention. I already told the family over and over who you are, brother, and they are so grateful for having a brother like you, being humble as you are and letting the Spirit of God move you in the directions you need for our people.
Definitely, man. You know, we appreciate, you know, you too letting us know what's going on. And it's definitely people, you know, praying for him. A lady called in today and she was letting it be known that she prays for him in church and that she sends prayers for him. And that, you know, it's a lot of people over here that got love for Mars too. And we all seen the situation. And it was like nothing that they can say, no matter what direction, can justify what we seen.
Absolutely, 100%. Go ahead, Jreed.
And I was just saying, I appreciate that, man. I really do.
Right, man. We appreciate y'all, man. Definitely for calling in. Appreciate you, Turtle Soup, having Jreed in the building. And, you know, if you talk to Mars and you able to get him on one time or something, let me know. Just let him know we definitely sending prayers up for him.
Absolutely. It'll be a while before that happens because he needs to really recover. This has been very strenuous on Marsh's recovery, and with him being able to get to where he needs to. I don't want to say too much because I promised the family I won't mention too much, but just good words about the brother and uplifting, because that's what we want to do. We want to send positive aspirations out into the universe versus all of the negative things that these monsters have done to my boy. So at the end of the day, we're going to uplift God and we're going to uplift the good people of God and make sure we stay on the right-hand side of God. So peace and blessings to you too, brother.
All right, brothers. I appreciate y'all, man. Peace and blessings.
Sure.
All right, y'all, man. You know, we had Jreed call in and Turtle Soup, you know, gave us a little update on Mars. And Jreed gave us a little something. You know, we appreciate him calling in. So this should let y'all know that I ain't capping. Now, Jreed done called in now with Turtle Soup. And Turtle Soup is the one that I'd have been putting them clips out when I said, if y'all go check where I said, here's the proof that they haven't talked to Mars. It's in the videos. It's proof that they never talked to Mars. And, you know, they came on their show talking about they talked to Mars, you know, but they never had. So this is the proof. The guy that's been calling in, he gets Jreed on the phone. So this is letting y'all know that I have direct knowledge. I told y'all who the person was that did it to Mars. I showed y'all Mars was still in the hospital. Turtle Soup then called in several times. Y'all heard Jreed call in. Y'all heard Wack and Luce call in. So everybody has to know by now that I ain't capping. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time and you won't miss what's going on. Share this video, hit that like button, and y'all know what it is, man. We've been in the building. We've been holding it down. There's no guessing if we know what's going on. And I'm telling y'all that. I told y'all the investigation is up. They think it's a game over there, but the investigation is up. They trying to figure out if they want to go state or federal with this. So they can be cocky all they want. It's cool. I ain't got nothing to do with that. You know? And like I said, Wack, you can call in. We can talk about if you apologize to Wacko. We ain't got to talk about the situation, you know, because I already know the facts. I know the details. You understand what I'm saying? I literally know the details, and you capping, it ain't going to work. You know what I'm saying? You can cap all you want, try to make it seem like something that it's not, but I've been giving y'all facts from Jump Street.
Let's get the likes up, man. You in the building, smash that like button, smash that like button. You know I appreciate all of y'all that rock with SBGBTV, and that's a fact. Y'all already know we got the content, man. We've been delivering the content. You know, we can go back and revisit some of the content and put the information out there again for the people that didn't hear it. Facts. And y'all know we're gonna keep it a buck. You know, that's what we do. You know what I mean? You hear it, Wack, though.
I'll give y'all a slight visual of one of the individuals. PTR, that's one of the individuals after the double stripping occurred. They pulled up, they said, "What's up, homie?" They said, "Yeah, we here to holler at Wack." And that was the outcome. The other one was in the back. He crawled in the trash can himself trying to get away. I don't think he know he was at. But I keep warning y'all, I am not a rapper. Don't come playing. Like, don't come playing. I keep trying to help y'all. Do not believe that I am a 47-year-old survivor. I am a paranoid that's not driven by fear, and my team around me ain't playing. They not playing.
Not at all.
A double strip.
Who was there?
What, Pitbull in it?
Who that, G-Way?
Is Pitbull in it?
Yep.
Yeah,
You already know.
What is a double strip? He looked like he got knocked out. Somebody.
I held half the team. Like, yo, y'all need to cut the thing. Stop believing the high here, bumpy here.
Hey, they want to know what's a double strip, Wack.
A double strip, the first strip is all your jewelry, everything is gone. The second strip is, as you see, down to the birthday suit.
Socks on.
Yo, Bumpy, there you go, Bumpy. Keep that close. There you go. Hold on. There you go. So, that's go.
Hey, Wack, let me see what you're talking about.
Work. Yeah, it's bad, yo, Bumpy.
He don't even
send that this way, Wack. Let me see.
Yeah. Hey, yo. He don't even see it.
No. Listen. That work. I mean, he was looking for Wack. I you know, he found the Wack.
Found the Wack.
Listen. Half the squad. I'm y'all about he would have died out there, man. He was too bad.
Hey, this the best. The homie is crazy. He's body. This is the best video ever. Man, you didn't see me this since last night, man.
No, back in your head, you like with the dog going the phone, and there it goes. And listen, you see, half the homies is restrained.
I'm seeing. I'm watching it. I gotta watch it again because there's audio in the back.
Like, yeah, boy, they would have all got to get loose, man.
Hey, somebody would have lost their life. Everybody got active. Somebody would have lost. If everybody got active, it would have.
Now they don't even know where they at still.
Man, them probably still in the alley in the trash can.
The white boy calls me, right? This crazy is, I bet that they know what's got to come to No Jumper again. Yeah. Gang.
Hey, yeah, I don't see that shit like.
Yo, that's what this white boy is crazy.
Yo, gang.
Somebody paid him to say that.
No, Adam is really, Adam is the epitome and definition of a white boy that is just what it is. He bland, he's straightforward, and he don't get, you got to add him up.
Hey, you know he's always been that. He like, I'm a troll, you know.
And he seemed like he kind of down though, right?
Man, that's been ringing around the homies. Adam running around there.
He might just tee off. You feel me? I don't know. Adam got it in him.
And he ain't no small white boy.
No, he ain't no small white boy. It's crazy because
legal team to him.
That be roaming around, and he's just like, hey, dude, what's going on? Like, he called his office, he on this screen, he eat this shit, he searching the blogs and shit.
Yeah, man. Hit that like button, man. Hit that subscribe button, man. Y'all know what it is, man. I appreciate all y'all, man. Big facts. Make sure y'all go check out the merch, SBGBTV.com. I appreciate that, man. And, hit the like button. You in the building, man, smash that like button, man. This right here, we just played, the audio with Luce Cannon when he first called in explaining the situation. We played the audio with Luce Cannon's Bull King Chosen. And we played the audio with Jreed. Y'all hear it. Y'all know what it is, man. We rocking and we dropping it and we standing on it. We standing on it. Big facts. You know what I mean? I had to take care of a situation and I still came back and got on the live. You know what I'm saying? Still came back and got on the live. No cap. So we locked all the way in, man. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button, man. And I appreciate all of y'all, man. Facts. Yeah. Shout out to all y'all, man. Everybody that rock with SBGBTV. We grinding, man. Yeah. Shout out to all the members and the subscribers, man. Everybody that participates and share the live, the people that hit the like button, man. Shout out to all y'all, man. I definitely appreciate y'all. Big facts. And yeah, man. If we got any members in here, put a one in the chat. If we got any members in here that's rocking with us tonight, and we're gonna shout you out. Shout out to all the members. Put a one in the chat if you rocking tonight so we can shout you out. I appreciate you. And y'all know what it is, man. DZ definitely, holding it down all the way live. You know what I'm saying? Big facts. Nehemiah. Mel G. Yes, sir. Shout out to y'all, man. C. Brown. Shout out to y'all, man. Appreciate y'all rocking with SBGBTV. And we going all in. Non-stop, man. You know what I mean? Hit that like button, man. If you just came in the building, smash that like button, man. Hit the subscribe button, man. And I appreciate all of y'all, man. Big facts. Appreciate all of y'all. And we grinded non-stop. We went all the way in. Yeah. Under any circumstances, we here, man. Yeah. But I appreciate all y'all, man. Stay locked in, man. Subscribe to the channel, man. Yeah, big facts. Y'all know what it is, man. Yeah. Ain't no cap over here. You know what I mean? Ain't no cap over here at all. You know, straight up. Yo. Shout out to Ruben Sanders. What's poppin'? What's poppin', man? Shout out to you. You know what I mean? Shout out to Rarity 513. I see you just came in the chat, man. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe button, man. Yeah. The grind don't stop, man. Stay locked in, man. You know, I see y'all in the few, man. You know, we at it non-stop. You know what I mean? I appreciate all y'all, though. Big facts, man. And y'all already know what it is. It's not about the setback. It's about the get back. Nah.